Good morning, team. Hope you guys are doing well today. Where is my... All right, guys. Well, good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are well today. We've got DoorDash, Nvidia, we got AMC, we got MRI, and gapping up some today. A lot of people are waiting to see if we're going to get a rebound in Nvidia, so we're watching that. And we know if you see anything else moving up. It's Thursday. I don't see a ton of stuff moving up. I see like Fiverr. I don't know if Fiverr reports earnings. Hey, you as well, Roll. Hey, thank you, brother. You as well, man. Let me know what the music levels are like. I'm trying to see what else is coming out today. It's Thursday. I know specifically we've got BKKT earnings. So we'll see what happens with BKKT. I know they have earnings as well sometime today. And so we'll see what we get on that front. We had Nvidia drop earnings yesterday, and it's down to 255. We had a lot of people watching this. It's kind of strange, though, because Nvidia actually had better than expected results. And so it's a little bit strange that we're down. We also had DoorDash. We had DASH that is up on positive earnings yesterday as well. So not bad. A lot of stuff moving. Anything else you want me to look at, let me know. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, Juan? I think markets are on the edge again, knowing that Russia deployed another 7,000 troops to the Ukrainian border, plus some conflict already. SOS going to break $1 in pre-market. We'll see, man. Dash is up. What's up, Daniel? SPAC, Ben. What do you think about Any? I think Any is a crypto-related stock. It's a mining stock, so it's going to move in sympathy with Bitcoin, I think. MRIN on TikTok integration into their software. Yeah, so we got DoorDash. SOS with a huge rip up yesterday. So SOS flew at 87 cents right now, 87 cents. What's up, Alejandro? Are you bullish or bearish on Nvidia today? Let me know. Music is loud? Is it really? Let me know if the music's loud, guys. But yeah, good morning, team. What's up, Swervin, Susan, Alejandro, Fish? What do you think Roblox is going to be holding? It's been It's been holding since yesterday. Yeah, so let's take a look. Here's Roblox. I don't know, man. It depends on your outlook, I guess. Roblox got hit, and it's below all the lows of the last year for the most part. It hit 53s yesterday, $53.08 at its lows. And so we'll see. I don't see many penny stocks today, so we're going to try to cover some large cap stocks with like Nvidia, Walmart. Walmart has their earnings call. We're going to be streaming live. I think it's going to be in like an hour. Music is lower than it usually is. Yeah, and again, what we're covering is we did the earnings yesterday for Nvidia. We're down at 255. Nvidia actually had better than expected earnings, though. So we did the earnings yesterday. Nvidia actually had better than expected numbers. If you want to look at what Nvidia's numbers actually were, you can look at the bottom of the screen. They posted fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $1.32 profit, better than the 1.22 estimate. Sales of 7.64 billion, beat the 7.2 or 7.42 billion estimate. First quarter revenue of 8.1 billion versus the 7.29 billion estimate. Fourth quarter net revenue was 3 billion non-GAAP. EPS of $1.32, beat by the 122 estimate. So, yeah, that is the Nvidia numbers. What other earnings are this morning? Play. If you can help me out, what other earnings are this morning, bro? So I know we have Walmart this morning. When is Peloton or Palantir? Palantir earnings are today as well. Okay, so Palantir earnings are today too. Okay. Would you guys rather Walmart earnings or Palantir earnings? Let me know. Supposed to have Walmart earnings today. PLTR earnings. Peloton, Walmart, Yeti, AutoNation, Walmart. Yeah, earnings streams definitely bring in new viewers for sure. It's something that we're going to be doing during earnings season every year. Space, SoFi. Afternoon is Roku. Okay, we'll be streaming the Roku earnings call then. SOS, yeah, SOS is ripping up, man. All right, guys. So yeah, we're looking at a few other things. Let's see what we get. Dash is up. What do y'all think about DoorDash? Are you bullish or bearish on DoorDash? DoorDash is up. What's going on with Nokia? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Roblox, I think we could see a bounce. I think it's gotten really beat up over the last few days after the earnings that dropped. And so a lot of people are going to be buying and loading up on the dip. And it's pretty cheap relative to where it was. It was at like $75 a share. It's currently down to 50s. So pretty cheap. I think $50 is a nice little dip buying level. And I might buy the dip on Roblox too. It just depends. But yeah. $50 is kind of my level that I'm paying attention to on Roblox. And I think it's an interesting spot where it's at now, again, because it's been so beat up over the last few days. And generally with my type of trading, I buy these long dips and I try to ride the bounce. Bullish on Dash for short-term. Quack. Nice, man. Hey, what's up, Hammer? Good morning, bro. What's up, Ride? Dash looks good. Randy the Ape. Yeah, man. Dash ripped up. The other one we're talking about this morning is Walmart. They're releasing earnings today. I believe it's going to be in about an hour. We also have Palantir releasing earnings, which I think Palantir already came out with their earnings numbers here. Let's see what they are. At least I'm assuming they did. Yeah, so Palantir posted fourth quarter sales of 443 million. And we do have Palantir numbers out right now. Again, we have the Palantir numbers. But yeah, Palantir did have numbers that dropped. Again, we'll post the numbers right here so you can see them. Palantir saw first quarter sales at 443 million versus 439.16 million estimate. So higher than expected. They saw fourth quarter numbers. And this is really what caused Palantir. You can see it's on the bottom right. This is really what caused Palantir to drop. They posted fourth quarter EPS of 2 cents profit, missed the 4 cent profit estimate by about 100%. Or by, yeah. I don't know if that would be considered 100 or 50% here. Yeah, but they put it in 2 cents. It's basically 50% lower than they expected. Revenue of 432.9 million, missed the 417.69 million estimate, according to Benzinga. So revenue came in at 433, roughly missed the 417 million. Wait, what? Revenue came in higher than expected. We're going to have to read this somewhere else. Palantir saw non-GAAP EPS of 2 cents, missed by 2 cents. Okay, so yeah, sorry, this is wrong. They beat this estimate, according to Benzinga. So yeah, the beat was 417.69 million. So they beat the earnings expectation. So Palantir with mixed results. It's down pretty heavily. It's at 1284 now. Are you buying this dip in Palantir? I should have shorted it. Yeah, Dash is ripping up. Walmart usually does pretty good. But yeah, we had a ton of people here for the Nvidia earnings call stream yesterday. We had like over 1,000 people here. So if we have any new people today, nice to meet you guys. I know we're going to be doing all the major earnings streams live now. And so I think that's going to bring in a lot of new viewers, which will be nice for the channel. So yeah, for sure. A lot of people. But yeah, what do y'all think of SOS? I know SOS. I'm trying to remember what SOS was. It's been like a year since I've really seen this one. This one was really kind of taken off back when we were doing back during the AMC craziness when we were live streaming. I remember people getting mad at me about SOS because this was a crypto mining stock, and I remember SOS had a short report that came out from Hindenburg Research, basically saying that they were sketchy, that they were overseas in China, and that they had that their location wasn't correct. There was a bunch of stuff in that short report, and this was like a few years ago, I think, if I remember correctly. And I remember just telling people that I didn't know what SOS was going to do, but the short report made me nervous, and I had a lot of people just yell and scream and cry and say, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. SOS is going to be at $10 in 6 months. And then now SOS, prior to this, was at 70 cents a share. And so I honestly, it's hard for me to not say anything. I run into this so much being on YouTube. Like, I run into this so much where I'm like, hey, this stock makes me nervous. It's vulnerable. It's risky. And then you just get bag holders and like ridiculous traders that just get so mad at you for being honest about it. It's like, look, y'all can disagree with me here, but I'm just being honest. And then they can't hold it together enough to just be like, look, maybe he's right. And so instead they lose life savings and they just destroy their accounts because they just bag hold these terrible penny stocks that never end up coming back, man. They never end up coming back. They get mad at anybody that says it won't, and then it just turns into this big long bag hold. And I can't help but say that with SOS because I've been talking about this for freaking years and years, and nobody ever really listened, But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's gapping up some. Let's see what the catalyst actually is for SOS. It's got to have some type of catalyst, right? I know it's a Bitcoin mining stock. It announced the receipt of the New York Stock Exchange non-compliance letter regarding ADS trading price. Okay, so basically they're under $1. They received their notice from the NYSE, and that is the only catalyst. So now they're pumping themselves up, is what this probably seems like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Kathy Woods buys 24 million in Roblox. Yeah, for sure, Bob. That's kind of how it goes. Bag holding a penny stock sounds horrible. It sounds like a nightmare, bro. But what happens, and I'll tell you exactly how it happens. What happens is that you got traders that don't have that much money. No offense to you got if you're that trader that doesn't have that much money. That's normal. Nobody has tons of money, you know. But I think you got traders that don't have that much money. And so instead of investing into blue chip companies like they should be, like if you're long-term investing, you should never be buying a penny stock. You know why? It's because a large majority of them are ultimately going to fail. And it's a sucker's bet, But you got a lot of traders that don't have that much money that, it's a better feeling for them to pretend that they're going to get rich in some cheap, obscure penny stock that's going to get bigger instead of just investing in a large cap company. It is what it is. But hey, I'm here for you guys. Yeah. The problem though is that a lot of these SOS is a sucker's bet that will make us rich. Hey, listen, I hope it does. It's not like I'm shorting it. It's just one of those stocks I just don't agree with. I've heard too much. It's kind of like CEI, where I had a lot of traders talk smack to me about not trusting it, and then it just never did anything. And it just never did anything, and I never heard from the traders again. And so I think I have a biased view there. BKKT earnings are today. Yeah, BKKT does have earnings today, and that'll be interesting for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can bag hold. I mean, I'm not saying it's good to bag hold, but if you're going to bag hold, you better bag hold something that has the shot of rebounding, like Apple or Disney or DraftKings or whatever. Bag hold something that has a shot of coming back. Don't bag hold an obscure penny stock that got pumped up 40% in a day and then came right back down. That's not what you should be bag holding. That's like I said, that's a sucker's bet. I don't know why SOS is up. They were not compliant with the New York Stock Exchange. My guess is because they're under $1. Since they're under $1, they get delisting notices a lot of the time, and they have to inflate their stock up so that it stays within the listing requirements, which is usually above over $1. Good morning, John. Yeah, man, Alf. I remember Alf Baller. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what it is. VTech. I love VTech, by the way. Valve Timing and Control. VTech stands for Valve Timing and Electronic Control. VTech. Um, it's a cam lobe. I think what they use is like a larger cam lobe. I think it's like a bigger cam lobe. Cam lobe's like a guitar pick that spins around on a stick, right? And what VTech is basically like a remote, like a larger cam lobe that activates at a specific RPM that holds your valves open longer. Your valves are what sprays all the air and fuel into your motor. The cam lobe holds your valves open longer, and thus more air and fuel is sprayed into your motor, and you get like a boost of power. Love VTech. Anyways. I don't know, man. I think Roblox is okay. I think it got beat up from earnings, but I think that it's cheap now. Maybe I'm wrong though. Who knows? We'll see. I think $50 is an interesting level. Yeah, man. Third and fourth, yeah, for sure. First, last. Those investors lost 90%, 92%. Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, let me know are you bearish or bullish on Nvidia today. Nvidia at 257s. Yeah, somebody accused me of pumping up penny stocks yesterday. I was like, bro, have you ever watched me ever, dude? Have you ever seen me? Because, like, pumping up penny stocks, I mean, that's just not what I do. If anything, I do the opposite, and everybody hates me for it, Hey, what's up, Ramon? Good morning, bro. All right, we got Walmart earnings. Walmart's supposed to drop earnings in about an hour. Yeah, what's up, JB? Yeah, but Palantir had numbers drop. And again, here's Palantir right here. What do you guys think of this? Are you buying the dip in Palantir? Again, they had mixed results. They posted first quarter sales of 443 million, better than the 439.16 million estimate. Fourth quarter EPS of 2 cents. Profit missed the 4-cent profit estimate. Revenue of 432.9 million, beat the 417.69 million estimate, according to Benzinga. Yeah, over here pumping up stocks in pre-market. That's me, bro. All right, so Walmart is out. All right, so here's Walmart here. We got Dash on the bottom. Walmart dropping their numbers here. And Walmart posted numbers of... Walmart saw fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $1.53, which beat the, let's see, 151.45 billion estimate. Sales of 1.529 billion, beat the 151.54 billion estimate. They plan a share repurchase of at least 10 billion in 23. So in 2023, they're planning a share repurchase program of at least $10 billion. Walmart net sales exceeded $150 billion in the first quarter. So Walmart did drop their numbers. Again, net sales of $150 billion. And you can see it's popping up with that. All right, so here's the Walmart numbers. Again, we're trying to drop all these numbers. There's the Walmart numbers. Good results, and you can see Walmart pushing up. It's at 136.60. Walmart just dropped. Walmart's up. Let's see if this helps the mark. Personally, I lurk a lot. Feel too noob of a trader to comment, but I've learned a lot from you, John. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Quack. Thank you, brother. Hey, thank you for your service, Quack. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, MRIN is up on news. I think it's news. Yeah, MRIN, which is Marin Software. Marin Software. And here's Palantir. Palantir at 1230s. Crazy. Walmart had a 1.5 billion free float. Yeah. Yeah, so Walmart ripping up on good results. Palantir, mixed results. We did have MRIN moving today. They announced a TikTok integration. So, MRIN announced the TikTok integration. Palantir. I don't know. Overall trend went for Walmart is down 5-day, 10-day, 20-day, 90-day. BKKT earnings in 2 hours. Yeah, we'll see how those go. Walmart's pushing up though. Again, we got Palantir's numbers at the bottom here too. We got MRIN, SOS. Here's MRIN. It's at 4s. They announced a TikTok integration. Yeah, generally on the call, if it's the Palantir call, we'll have Alex Karp on the show. Not actually on our show, but he'll be on the earnings call. Generally, maybe not. Sometimes it's other people. All right, so Walmart up there to 138.30s. So Walmart's ripping up. Artis Pharmaceuticals announced both of its. How do we feel about Tesla long term? Wall Street Bets sold BKKT yesterday at 880s. How do we feel about Tesla for the long term? I think Tesla long term will be fine. I mean, it's Tesla, Now, I do think that they might be vulnerable to like swings in interest. I think that they might be vulnerable to like swingy interest levels. Like sometimes, like interest levels might go up and down. I think Tesla has had a lot of interest over the last 2 to 3 years, but I think that they will be a little bit saturated after a while. Where, one of the benefits of owning a Tesla is that it's a unique car that not a lot of people have, and so I think as people start buying them more and more, that type of endearing quality will subside a little bit, and so I do think Tesla is vulnerable to that. But generally, I think Tesla is going to be fine long term. I think Tesla, great cars, great vehicles, and I think really, really paving the way for EV over anything else. Other cars have EV, and that's cool, but a lot of people really like Tesla, and are loyal to Tesla. So ARDS moving a little bit. Yeah, ARDS is up to 280. So we'll see what happens. Catalyst on ARDS is. And on both of their fully human MAs and the AR701. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we'll post in our Discord. Hey, thank you, Play, for the earnings drop. All right, guys, we got Walmart at 138. 138. We'll see what we get, Palantir up there to 1290s. Walmart's still ripping up. I mean, good numbers for Walmart. Again, if we look at the numbers here, this is them. They saw fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $1.53 profit. And again, I talked about it in our Nvidia stream, but if you guys really want to know what we're talking about when we say EPS, when we say a stock has good EPS, it means a stock has good earnings per share, right? What earnings per share ultimately means, it's a gauge on how profitable the company is, right? So the earnings per share, a higher earnings per share means the company is more profitable. A lower EPS means the company is less profitable. A negative EPS means the company's losing money. And so that is the gauge on how profitable a company ultimately is. And, we'll see what happens. Palantir at 1290s, Walmart at 138. We do have Roblox pushing up to test green here at $54. $54. Hey, what's up, Mountain? Yeah, what do you think, Sonny? I don't know, man. Yeah, Roblox is popping up here. Let's see why. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be buying the dip. Like I said, $50, big pullback. I mean, it's down like 30% or whatever it is, right? So big drop in Roblox. And so I think a lot of traders are just going to be buying the dip. Kathy Woods. Okay, so the catalyst is Kathy Woods loads up on Roblox stock. She buys. Here's the article. Kathy Woods loads up on 24.5 million in Roblox as the gaming company's stock crashes. Here's the article. Kathy Woods buys 24.5 million in Roblox as the gaming company falls. You can see Roblox on the top right. A lot of people investing into it. And Roblox is ripping up here. Maybe we can buy a little bit. I'm going to do a little tester trade. We're at 54.30s. I remember Monday the 21st is going to be closed for President's Day. Roblox ripping up. All right, guys, so Roblox is up there. Let's see if Roblox bounces here. So we got a big rip over the previous closing price for Roblox. You can see it's at about 54. About 54. So a big rip over there. Let's see if Roblox holds here. Kathy used to look nerdy smart, but after losing money following her advice, every time I see her, she just looks crazy and out of control. I mean, I kind of get it, man. You know, it's one of those things. You get these larger than life figures in trading, and Kathy Woods is definitely one of them. The problem is that just her buying things holds so much sway over the market. SoFi, I think SoFi is an interesting company, and you know they're break even right now. I think they're interesting for SoFi. I think SoFi is kind of dope, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Can someone tell me how the market hasn't completely crashed yet? Big money has been dumping huge bags for 2 months straight. I mean, Amazon, good earnings, saved the market to a certain extent. Facebook rebounded. You know, mostly stuff like that is propping up the market. Nvidia is starting to rebound too. It's at 258 here, 258. And let me know what you're bullish on the most today. Nvidia is starting to bounce back. You see Nvidia at the top left. Man, my nose itches. I don't know why. Nvidia bouncing back is at the top left. We've got Roblox starting to rip up on that Kathy Woods news. She's buying like 25 million shares or something crazy. We've got Dash up there to 118s. Dash up to 118s. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir. Ripping up good numbers at 1290s right now. If we look at the actual numbers for Palantir, you can see them right here on the bottom. They saw first quarter sales of 443 million. So we'll see what happens. Let me know. And Roblox here, over the previous closing price, again, a big level for Roblox, I think, is going to be this 53.90 level. 53.87 is the previous close. Everyone's pretty much ignoring everything going on. I think one of these days we'll see a 50-point SPY drop. Certainly possible. Didn't Kathy say these are 5-year plays? Yeah, for sure. And again, I'm not hating on Kathy. I'm not necessarily against her. She's had some smart picks. I actually agree with a lot of her trades. My sentiment on specific stocks are the same as hers in a lot of ways. She's a dip buyer where she sees big drops and buys the dip, kind of like Roblox, and that's generally what I am too. So I'm not trying to say I'm as good as her or anything like that. I'm just saying she's a dip buyer like me. So I'm not against her. But Nvidia up there to 258s. We got Walmart up there to 137s. We've got Palantir at 1280s here, 1280s. So the question is, do y'all want to listen to the Walmart call live? I mean, the Walmart numbers are already out. I don't think we need to, really. So let me know. Nvidia looks like it's just tracking the QQQ. Well, I mean, Nvidia hadn't. The interesting part about Nvidia. What's up, Sadie? Good morning. Ed's daughter, Sadie. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. But yeah, I think that Nvidia had good numbers. Like Nvidia dropped good numbers and dropped yesterday. They had a lot of good things that dropped. If you look at the very bottom of the screen right now, Nvidia posted fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $1.32 profit, beat the 122 estimate. Sales of 7.64 billion, beat the 7.42 billion estimate. First quarter revenue of 8.1 billion, which beat the 7.29 billion estimate. Fourth quarter net revenue was 3 billion. Non-GAAP EPS was $1.32 profit, beat the $1.22 estimate. Revenue of 7.64 billion, beat by 210 million. So Nvidia actually had good numbers that dropped, which is kind of crazy because good numbers came out for Nvidia and they dropped. And so a lot of people are watching Nvidia today for a rebound. So we'll see. Palantir. Again, we can drop the Palantir numbers right here. You can see them right here. These are the Palantir numbers. First quarter sales of 443 million, beat the 439.16 million estimate. Palantir saw fourth quarter EPS, which is earnings per share, which is, again, a gauge on how profitable the company is. With a fourth quarter EPS of only 2 cents per share profit, what does that show you guys? That shows you that Palantir is not that profitable. They're not that profitable. And they actually came in less profitable than they expected. They expected 4 cents per share profit. They only got 2 cents per share. So, what this shows you is that Palantir is not quite profitable yet. It's profitable. It's just not that profitable yet. Everybody say good morning to Sadie. Yeah. Walmart raises the quarterly dividend from 55 cents to 56 cents. Yeah, that's dope. Good for Walmart. Good morning, John. Thanks for being a realist and not a get-rich-quick market scammer. Yeah, bro. There's so many of those, though. There's so many get-rich-quick market scammers, man. Like, you got a lot of them that don't show their trades. They claim to get rich. They're just trying to sell courses. They're sensationalizing everything. Like, I day trade, and you got a bunch of videos of like people sitting in bed and they like rush out of bed. They like pop up out of bed and they're like, it's moving. Go, 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 go. It's like they're freaking invading something. Go, go, go. It's moving. And I'm just kind of like, day trading is never like that. I'm never running to my computer, standing up like, go, it's moving. Let's do it. It's like they're just so desperate to sensationalize everything to bring up views and attention that like real trading is boring, man. Like good trading is boring. It should be boring. If you're nervous or like anxious or like making brash decisions, you're probably just losing money, And so it's the day trading market. The communities online are hilarious because they have to sensationalize it. And it's like one thing I'd rather do here is just not do any of that. I'd rather just give everything away for free. You like to ask this question, but are you bullish or bearish? And what? Nvidia? I'm bullish for sure. Depends on the stock, bro. But and I'm a mix of a bull and bear, Yeah, if they can get rich quick, it wouldn't be doing weird online courses. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I think that's a little bit narrow-minded, right? And I don't sell a course, you guys know. But I'll put it in. I'm gonna be honest, which is what I hope you guys want. I don't knock anybody for selling a course, because I think that smart people are going to create as many income streams as they can. Like if you're really good at stock trading, I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with selling a course, as long as it's reasonable. If you're trying to sell like a $2,000 course that is Google, that you can find the content on Google. I didn't know how to say that. Googled content. Oh no, all good. But yeah, I'm bullish in Nvidia for sure. But no, I mean, if you're selling a $2,000 course that's Google content, or that's just free content that you can find elsewhere, you're ripping people off, you're scamming people. Or if you're promoting your courses or services with like Lamborghinis and renting mansions, like a lot of these guys are just Airbnb-ing a mansion, and then they're using that Airbnb mansion to film themselves like it's theirs, like they just live there, when the reality of it is they're not. It's just rented. Yeah, there's a very famous quote. I can't remember who said it, but the quote goes, "Money is not made in the trading. Money is made in waiting for the trades." And that's absolutely true. We got Nvidia popping up. It's at 259.60s. Palantir at 1280s. Walmart popped up. It's at 137s. Roblox bouncing at the previous closing price at $54. How did you learn? Mostly free courses online. You can find, like I said, you can find most content available online. Like, you can buy some courses, and that's cool, and all, but like mostly you can learn to trade for free online without necessarily needing to spend a lot of money on a course. And of course, the people selling courses do not want you to think that, and I threaten their business model just by saying this. And so they tell everybody, oh, he sucks as a trader, don't listen to him, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Really, they just know I'm threatening their business model by telling people that you don't have to buy a course. There's a lot of free content on YouTube. Listen, the investment and trading niche is very competitive. You can find good free content here for sure, because it's so competitive, man. You know what I mean? Like one of the reasons my channel grew, man, it might be time for me to get a haircut. One of the reasons my channel grew is because I started just dropping free content. We did a free VWAP course, a free risk reward course, a free gap course. We did a bunch of free stuff, and that's one of the reasons we grew. And so there's free content, just find it. Today, some OnlyFans model is going to make $30K while we're risking $30K for $300. Yeah, hey, that's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Well, you're not risking the entire $30K, yeah, for sure. I might risk 10 cents a share. It's all about risk reward and short-term trading, not man, I'm drawing a blank this morning. I gotta hit my coffee. But I appreciate it, guys. We got a lot of new subs yesterday. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's keep growing. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. Yesterday, our earnings stream for Nvidia got like 11,000 views. So I appreciate you guys. We had like over 1,000 people there live with us, with Carol and I. So hey, we appreciate it. Yesterday, somebody called Carol an old lady. I'm like, Carol? Y'all called Carol an old lady? She's like 30. She's definitely not old. I think they're just mad because we're getting views, is what it seems like. So hey, it must suck because y'all are gonna keep getting mad. Hey, what's up, Mike? John, if you're saying it's boring, why are you supposedly doing it? Ew. It would be supposedly, John. Because, I mean, that's a silly question, I think, John. Does everything I do need to be exciting? Trading certainly shouldn't be. It could be a little bit exciting to like make your analyzations and picks. That's fine. You can get excited about that. But when you're in a position, it shouldn't be exciting. Unless you're up like huge. If you're up huge in a position that you analyzed really deeply and did well and were right about, that's fine to get excited. But your heart shouldn't be racing in a position. Because emotions cause damages in trading. And Yeah, life is boring. Work is boring. If anything, profitable trading is boring. It's kind of how it goes. Again, I mean, you got people that want to sell you courses, and in order to sell you the course or gain the following, they just need to pretend it's way more exciting than it is. You know, like I said, nobody's jumping out of bed saying, "Go, go, go! ABC stock is running today. Do it now." You know, this isn't Predator. You know. Anyways, Roblox pulling back to $54 a share, and I think $54 is interesting. Previous closing price sitting at around 53.80s. Well, no, they didn't call her old lady. They said, "Who's the old lady?" You know, are you bullish on Roku? Yeah, I like Roku, and we're also going to be streaming the. We're also going to be streaming the Roku call this evening. I could say life is quite boring, actually. Money is boring. Yeah, it's all boring, man. And that's good. Life isn't boring, but it's definitely money. Earning money is certainly boring. Let me know if this is too loud for the music. I can turn it down, or we'll just switch it. Beat my 4:45 alarm every day. Hey, that's what we do, man. All right, Roblox bouncing at 54 here. Roblox bouncing at 54, 54.20s. Hey, what's up, JB? Good morning, yes, sir. Terry, what does boring have to do with it? Well, somebody asked me, if trading is so boring, why do you do it? And so, well, there's a lot of reasons. I'm here every day on YouTube, and I'll be honest with you about it. I'm here on YouTube to make money, 100%. And at this point in time, it's not even about making money. I've just built this community, and so we have to service the community that I've built. And but I'm 100% streaming to make money for sure. And that should be an understandable thing. Nobody's spending 3, 4, 5 hours a day doing something like this without the expectation of making money. That's silly. I mean, you got some people that lie to people and say, "I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I just love helping people. I just love it. I just love helping people." I'm in this to make money. I mean, that should be an understandable thing. And you should want the honesty, to be honest, because at least I'm not trying to fool you. Yeah, for sure. Another flat day. I want to see something. We'll see, man. Nvidia's up there at 259s. So let's see what happens. Walmart has their earnings call in about 20 minutes too. Yeah, I see MRI and trying. I see Roblox bouncing. Nvidia also had a Jaguar deal, according to Benzinga. They announced that starting in 2025, that all the new Jaguars and Land Rovers will be built on the Nvidia Drive software. Nvidia posted fourth quarter EPS of $1.32, beat the 122 estimate. You can see it at the bottom here. Are you buying the Roblox dip with Kathy Woods? We did have the article come out that said Kathy Woods has just bought $24.5 million in Roblox stock as they fell. Hey, what's up, UIS? Hey, thank you, Daniel. Nvidia was disappointing. Pretty good earnings overall. Yeah, Nvidia had good earnings. That's the crazy part. Walmart tanking right now. What happened with Walmart? Big red candle in Walmart here. What's the reasoning for this? So Walmart with a big dollar per share drop. But yeah, Nvidia had good earnings. I think a lot of your viewers are a lot older than you, and I laugh out loud, so they probably think she's an old lady because they're twice her age. Yeah, I mean, that's possible for sure. I mean, regardless, though, Carol's like 30, you know. I mean, if you think that's super old, you must be like a teenager. Um, I don't know. Most of my viewers are my age, actually, so I can see the gauge of like how old my viewers are. So I can see how old my viewers are. Most of my viewers uh, are between 25 and 35. So yeah, Dash. Yeah, Dash did great, man. Look at Dash. So Walmart dropping here. Roblox up. Dash did great though. Look at Dash here. It's at 118.20s. All right, guys, we got the SPY up. We got Roblox making moves. Yeah. You know, it's like a. Yeah, boring trading is what it should be. You want to be boring. You do not want super. Like I said, I get it. There's a lot of young people in trading. And what happens with young people is they get into trading with a gambling mentality. So they get into trading with a gambling mentality and they think that in order for it to be real trading, they need to get exciting. I've seen a lot of traders, I'm not going to mention names, but a lot of people that work with me or that I see throughout the, you know, time spent working with me are gamblers. And, Nvidia popped up, guys. Look at Nvidia up there, over 260s at 260.29s, 260.29s. But there's just a lot of gamblers, and you got to get past that. You in trading, it's always somewhat of a gamble, but you got to bet on favorable probabilities, and you got to trade small enough to where you're not nervous. Because if you're nervous in your trades, you're trading too large, and you're gambling. You're getting into the habit of gambling, and that's never good. You know, a lot of people do it for the rush because they're addicted to gambling. That was the problem, and so they just kind of get it. They gamble away their money because they're addicted to that rush when really they should be addicted to money. You know. Yeah, and it's mostly the marketing PF that's out there. Yeah, trading's definitely gambling. But what I'm saying though is that it's mostly the marketing out there. And again, most of the people marketing it are just trying to sell courses, right? So it's like if you want to sell somebody a course, are you going to tell them, "Hey, look, you're going to lose money for like a year or two, then you're finally going to start making money, but you should be trading small and it's just not that exciting and you still have a big chance of losing and the safest way is to buy and hold for 10 years." Nobody wants to hear that. They instead want gains. They instead want crazy rips and gains and excitement. But profitable trading isn't really like that. Look at Roblox ripping up here. Roblox ripping up on the Kathy Woods news. Um, Huge rip for Roblox here on the Kathy Woods news. Hey, of course, Blossom. Hey, happy to help. Thank you. But yeah, look at Roblox fly. Nvidia up too. So Yeah, for sure, Beach. Hey, that's dope, JB. Yeah, for sure. Discombobulating. Yeah, I feel you, Jay. It's not a bad idea. But I'll take gambling on good odds. Yeah, gambling on good odds is fine. But again, sometimes it blinds traders into taking trades they shouldn't be. Well, it depends on what your definition of gambling is. Tourmaline, are you talking about the earnings call live stream? Are you trying to promote your live stream, Tourmaline? Okay, we're not talking about your training, so you're probably just talking about something else. Yeah, well, I'm curious to see what BKKT does today too. Well, it depends on what your definition of gambling is. If your definition of gambling is risking money without the guaranteed success, then of course trading is gambling. But if your definition of gambling is risking money with unfavorable odds, well, then it depends. It depends on what you consider favorable odds. But I think long-term investing is certainly not gambling if it's the latter definition. And I think that, yeah, I think it'll be fine. But I think you got to bet on favorable probabilities. And I think the longer term, the easier it is to make money. Okay, gotcha, Tourmaline. Cool, man. I try for $300 a day. Trading keeps the real job away. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm very blessed to be in this situation too. Options or gambling? Well, it depends. Well, like I said, Icky, it depends on your definition of gambling. If your definition is risking money without guaranteed returns, then yeah, it's gambling. But if your definition of gambling is risking money with unfavorable odds, then it depends. Alex Karp's going to be speaking in 12 minutes. Hope you got a haircut. Do y'all want me to stream the earnings call for Palantir? Again, Palantir dropped these numbers this morning. These numbers. First quarter sales. What's up, Cal? No. Sure, why not? Yeah, no. I mean, we can listen to a little bit of it. It depends on what you guys want. It doesn't matter to me. The earnings are already out for Palantir, and so we'll see. I think I'd rather just react to it, but I don't know. But yeah, Palantir earnings are out, down at 1275. We got Walmart at 136.70s. We got Roblox at 54.70s. We got Nvidia at 260. So Nvidia's ripping up. Every investment has risks that make it a gamble. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, it depends on your definition. But there's Palantir saw first quarter sales of 443.4 million. Or 443 million, better than the 439.16 million estimate. Fourth quarter EPS came in about 50% lower than expected, so they were about 50% less profitable than they ultimately expected, with EPS of 2 cents per share profit, missed the 4 cent per share estimate. Revenue of 432.9 mil, beat 417.69 mil estimate. All right, guys. So Roblox up there at 54.8, Walmart up to 136. We've got Nvidia at 260s. And Nvidia actually, again, had kind of crazy numbers. They had good earnings, but they fell. So they had good earnings, but they fell, which is kind of weird. All right. Palantir at 1270s. And again, Kathy Woods bought up almost $25 million worth of Roblox stock. So Kathy Woods bought up a bunch of Roblox. And I don't really hate the dip. The dip doesn't look bad. I think that a lot of people are going to be interested in it. And yeah, we'll see. There's a difference when you're betting on something with random probability and when you're just blowing money in a casino that is built so they always win. Yeah, for sure. Still waiting on the BBIG squeeze. Well, we'll see. 9 a.m. BKKT earnings. I used to buy $100 a paycheck on lottery tickets. Bad odds, man. Bad odds. That's the only problem. Yeah, DoorDash missed and went crazy. Yeah, for sure, Enrico. 100%. World economics, sentiments, values, and pretty much everything can influence investments. Yeah. Yeah, options, it depends, man. Options, it really depends on what we're doing. You know what I mean? Options it can be good or bad. Long-term options are fine. I think that if you're betting, I think options can be good for a few different things. Specifically, number one is that options can be cheaper than regularly buying shares. There's less risk because you know exactly what you're risking when you buy an option, which means you're risking what you're paying for that option contract. I think options are also good if you do not have a margin account. So if you don't have a margin account, like I can short anything ETB, I can short. But if you do not have a margin account, then you're not going to be able to short. And so options are where you can kind of run into some benefits because you can short. Yeah, so options, you can short by buying put options. So if you want to bet that a stock is going to go down, you could buy a put option on that and thus be able to essentially short something that you wouldn't regularly be able to short. And so options have benefits. They're not all just, traps. Again, I mean, with any type of trading, and for me, guys, I'm a scalper. So when I scalp, I'm in and out within like 20, 30 seconds. So I'm in and out very, very quickly, very, very quickly when I'm scalping. And so I've tried to scalp options and it just does not work. It does not work. They're too liquid for that. Like they're not liquid enough. Like I can't get in and out fast enough. The slippage is too much. And it's just easier for me to just buy 50 shares at the SPY or buy 100 shares at QQQ or buy Apple or buy Disney or whatever. It's just cheaper and easier. Not cheaper. It's not cheaper, but it's easier and there's less liquidity or there's less slippage from low liquidity, Hey, thank you, Bulldog. I appreciate you, bro. I wish I found this channel when I started, but glad I did find it. Hey, thank you, Mark. Yeah, what's up, DS? I got flies over in my way. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens today. We got Palantir. Kathy Woods, are you bullish or bearish? Here's a question, guys. Here's a question. Are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after Kathy Woods? Is it Kathy Woods or Kathy Wood? I always get this wrong. I gotta look this up now. Okay, it's Kathy. It's Kathy Wood. It's just a lot of times abbreviated with the apostrophe S, since it's possessive. But Roblox is ripping up. Are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after C Wood's big investment? Let us know. Are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after C Wood's big investment? Let me know. I tend to be bullish here on Roblox, and I'll explain why. It's down so much already when you look at Roblox. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. It's down so much already that a lot of people are going to be buying this up. We're right around that $50 level, And so, waiting for dips to that $50 level, it's going to have a lot of traders buying this up. A lot of traders are going to be buying this up, you know. Yeah, bro, I got flies everywhere, dude. I think it's because I leave my coffee cups out here, so the flies are like a feast. They're like, ooh, coffee. Yeah, Roblox about to break. Bullish. Same with Facebook. Can't figure out if her purchases help or hurt stock recently. Definitely bullish. Yeah, I just think there's a lot of people that are going to be buying the dip up there to like 50s. You know, I think $50 is a big psychological level that a lot of traders are going to be paying attention to. And so I think 50 is big, and a lot of people are going to be interested in buying the dip on Roblox. They had bad reaction to earnings, and you know, again, their earnings. Let me look at what their earnings actually were for Roblox. Palantir at 1270s. But yeah, somebody's probably going to answer it before I do. Fourth quarter results. Yeah, they posted weak. Okay, so yeah, they posted worse than expected. Declined 15.3% after the results. Quarterly revenue came in at 568.8 mil, up 83% from the same quarter last year. So that was good. Increase in earnings, 20% year-over-year growth in bookings. They missed the estimate of 772 million. So better than last year, 20% growth, but missed the expectation. So yeah, I mean, they missed some expectations in terms of earnings, but they weren't terrible. They were still up 20% year over year in those categories. And so Roblox flying up now. And again, I think Kathy Woods obviously is going to favorably influence this, I think. Okay, yeah, I got you, Bull. I got you, man. Roblox is transforming their tech to make it much better. Yeah, and I asked my son about Roblox. I asked my son about it, and you know, he's 8 years old, and so he only knows a certain amount. But he plays Roblox, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, man, what do you think of Roblox?" And he likes it, but he doesn't know if it's going to be around in 10 years. But he doesn't really understand the stock market. But my son gave me his first stock pick ever. He thought Roblox would be down 50% in 5 years. Now, who knows? He's 8 years old. Yeah, but that sounds dope, Bulldog. I'll message you, bro. Every kid's cousin I ask doesn't play Roblox. I mean, my son does. My son does. My daughter does. My daughter doesn't even play video games, and she plays Roblox. So it's a big game for sure. But Nvidia is starting to rip. Nvidia at 260s, 261s right now. Hey, yes, sir. He's probably right, to be honest. BKKT, the report got out early. So BKKT dropped their earnings? Did they really? So yeah, BKKT did drop their numbers, and BKKT, understand, guys, BKKT is crypto related here. So BKKT is mostly crypto related. So here's BKKT. It's mostly crypto related. So crypto does well. BKKT is going to do well. Yeah, don't sue Jack. Don't sue him. But this is the BKKT numbers. These are the BKKT numbers. They saw. All right, so here's the BKKT numbers right here. These are the BKKT numbers. You can see BKKT right here on the chart. It's right here. Yeah, how do I do? There we go. There, it's right here. BKKT numbers are right here, and looks like they had good numbers. Nvidia ripping up though. Look at Nvidia fly. So Nvidia's ripping. All right, so BKKT is down. We're still looking at Walmart. It's down on the earnings release. What was bad about it? They sell fourth quarter sales for BKKT of 11.5 million, beat the 9.10 million estimate. They expect fiscal year 22 sales to grow 50 to 100% year over year. So those seem pretty good for BKKT. I don't know why it's down then. Why is it down? And we'll see if it pops back up. But Nvidia, guys, flying up. Look at Nvidia here, ripping. I haven't heard from Tony, Sam. I don't know what Tony's doing, bro. I haven't heard from him, man. Is it because it ran up so much prior to earnings? It could be baked in. That could be what it is. I mean, it did run up big. I mean, if we look at the 10-day chart, it's 380s up there to 770s. 380s up there to 770s. So it could be baked in already. That's certainly still that's definitely possible that it's already just baked in, but we'll see. You know. BKKT net loss of 153 and 15 million in revenue. Green day today. We'll see. Omar called BKKT on massive drop this morning and Roblox on massive loss. So for me, both stocks are up. Nice, Sylvia. Congrats. Dash mooned overnight. Yeah, I saw DoorDash fly. So I did see Dash rip, which is cool. I mean, we use DoorDash, I think. Or what did we use? We ordered something the other day. MRIN. Yeah, a lot of people are watching MRIN too. Yeah, here's Palantir. But again, let me know, guys. Here's Palantir. But yeah, let me know. Are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after C. Wood's big investment? I know Bulldog said the Shiba devs were going to be on a show or something this weekend. What's Shiba doing? All right, Bitcoin is down neutrally today. Shiba's up a little bit under 2%. Yeah, crypto market's a little bit slow, but Roblox, man, ripping up huge. Again, let me know if you're buying this. Are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after C. Wood's big investment? I got to say I'm bullish. I've been saying I was bullish this morning, though. I like the dip in Roblox. Yeah, Palantir put in good numbers. If you want to see the Palantir numbers, they are right here. They saw first quarter sales of 443 versus 439.16 million estimate. Fourth quarter EPS of 2 cents per share profit, missed by 4 cents. And again, EPS is a gauge on how profitable the company ultimately is. And so when the EPS comes in lower than expected, it means the company wasn't as profitable as they expected it to be. And so, yeah. But Palantir, mixed results, bad EPS for the fourth quarter, revenue beat, first quarter sales beat. So mixed results here. And again, let me know if you're bullish or bearish on Roblox after C. Wood's big investment. We also have right now the Walmart earnings call is live right now, I think. Here's Walmart. It's at 136.75. Yeah, Roblox is ripping right now. Roblox looks good. Why is it going down in pre-market then? I don't know. The results were mixed, probably from the EPS being lower than expected. And so if we're wondering why Palantir is down, again, I mean, they put in Fourth quarter EPS of 2 cents per share profit, but they expected 4 cents. So they came in 50% lower than expected, unfortunately. And that is probably why Palantir is down in pre. Roblox is up on Kathy Wood's investment, and Nvidia is ripping up. It's at 261s right now. So Nvidia is flying up too. So we'll see what we get. Bearish short term on Roblox. Anyone else read about Neuralink? No, I didn't read that. Liana, that's tough. Panic selling. Well, I don't know for Palantir. It's tough to tell. Palantir, it doesn't look like people were too baked into the earnings. It was mostly neutral. Since late January, it's been mostly neutral. So starting to creep up towards those highs, but then we're just kind of got popped right back down. We're back down to 1270. So if we're looking at the daily chart for Palantir, we are all the way back down to here now. So we're mostly sideways. We've been kind of doing this for the last month, where we go up and down and up and down and up and down for Palantir. And so until we break out of this range, we'll have to wait and see. Currently, we're at about 1270s. But again, until we break out of this range that you can see here, if we extend this to the left and extend this to the left, you can kind of see this range we've been in for the last month or so. Until we break out of that range, who knows what we're going to do. All right, we're at 1270s. Yearly EPS is lower than expected, but last year's report had the speculative bubble gain, which we saw January of 21. SPY starting to tank a little bit. So here's the SPY. SPY did drop some. Let's see why, if there's a reason for this. I see the Ukrainian president said some stuff. All right, SPY tanking here. We're looking up some of the stuff going on right now. All right, a few minutes ago, the U.S. Defense Secretary said that Ukraine's cyber attack characteristic of a Russian playbook is what they said. So again, they said that they're saying that some of the recent cyber attacks were characteristic of Russia. Now, I guess that's causing some skepticism in the market. We are down to 444s, and that's going to drag a lot of these stocks that we're looking at down. So that's going to drag Nvidia down, Roblox, Palantir, any large mid-cap stock, mid-large cap stock is generally going to be broadly affected by the SPY and the overall market. And so, yeah, Walmart increased their dividend by 1 cent. Yearly EPS is lower than expected. Yeah, for sure. And we'll see what happens. I mean, the SPY is at 444s, 445s right now. So we'll see. You want to be on stream or no? Yeah? How you doing, man? You alright? You alright? You okay? You got some gunk on your nose. Your nose is running today, bro? Yeah? You alright? What's wrong?
I'm good.
You okay? Now you brush your teeth? Alright, I love you, buddy.
Good.
Have a good day, man. Now get your mom to fix your hair. It's a little crazy, okay?
Okay.
Alright, love you, buddy. You're looking handsome today, dude. Alright? Alright. Man, I gotta get some WD. I gotta get some WD-40 for that door, man. That door's loud. All right, so yeah, SPY dropping on Russia-Ukrainian tensions, and where the SPY is down to 444s. So that's dragging everything else down, including Nvidia, including Roblox, including Palantir. I'm sure with the QQQ, too scared to go long on oil here, is what Icky says. Hey, thank you, Marathon. I appreciate you. Yeah, he's a good kid. The government leaders and market makers are playing the stock market, and they will use. Yeah. TIFO. Yeah, for sure. All right, so Nvidia breaking under the VWAP here, and most of this I think is from the market dropping from Ukrainian tensions. SPY's down to 444.60, so I think most of this is just the market tanking from Ukrainian tensions, but we'll see. Also on Dash, I mean Dash did great as a reaction to their earnings, and if we look at the Dash numbers here, which we can pull up, if we look at the Dash numbers here, they saw better than expected fourth quarter sales results, and they did really well. So if we look at Dash on the bottom, Dash killed it. They did really, really good. They're up to 116s now, huge gains relative to their price, and so really big gains. Yeah, you're probably right, Chris. I'll have to check that out. Every day is attention. Yeah, for sure. I know that Ukraine is our allies, and I get it, but I think at a certain point we need to stop meddling in foreign affairs and just kind of, mind our own business, man. You know. Thoughts on Airbnb? Yeah, well, Airbnb did good on their earnings release. Didn't really hold their gains, but popped right back up and are now actually green relative to where they were before the earnings. So Airbnb had pretty good numbers. A lot of people are going to be traveling more now as the market starts to return more and more back to normal. And so I think Airbnb will be fine long term. I think they're a huge company. They're really the only real competitor in that niche. I don't think anybody uses anybody else. And so I think what Airbnb has going for it is a lack of competitors. I don't think anybody really competes with them in a huge way for Airbnb. All right, guys. So we got Nvidia breaking under the VWAP here. Airbnb is down. We're still looking at the SPY. Here's the SPY itself, down to 444.40s. We're actually at 444.44 for the SPY. 444.44. All right. All right, guys. So yeah, the SPY is down to 444.50s. Vroom is a competitor for Airbnb. I've never heard of it. Yeah, I mean, but if you're still opening random links that are sent to you in email, it's time to stop. Not you, Bob. I'm just saying, if anybody's still opening up random links, they need to learn. All right, so SPY breaking down, testing the lows of pre-market. So the lows of pre-market on the SPY are at 444s. So 444s testing the lows. It's trying to rebound here. I use mostly the volume weighted average price, Danny. Volume weighted average price, the VWAP. But yeah, I mostly use volume weighted average price, VWAP. It's the most effective trend identifier. I think it's what a lot of people are going to use to identify an obvious trend and attack that specific trend. And so yeah, CNBC. Yeah, and again, Ukrainian tensions are causing the market to drop right now. Nvidia's popping back up. Palantir is down. Again, are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after the Seawoods big investment? Let me know. All right, guys, we got Palantir. Roblox is dipping down to the VWAP. It's at 5450s. So we'll see what happens. But it's trying to test the VWAP. That's not what the VWAP stands for. The VWAP stands for the volume weighted average price. What the VWAP really is, though, is an intraday trend indicator. Mostly. I mean, you can use it long term as well. It's not like you can't use it longer term. And I think a lot of traders do. But the volume weighted average price is mostly an intraday trend indicator. So what it does is it shows you the current specific short-term trend if you're looking at it on an intraday basis, and the long-term trend if you're looking at it on a longer-term basis. If we look at, let's find a good example on it on the SPY, for instance. SPY's dropping, but we're going to use this as an example because a lot of the time I'll trade the SPY, right? So we're going to put the VWAP up here, and we can see for most of the day yesterday, the VWAP told us that the SPY maintained a downward neutral trend. So it's mostly downward. Every time it pop up to the VWAP, it mostly reject. Eventually, it broke over that later in the day. So you can see later in the day, we actually broke over the VWAP and started holding support there and continuing up. And so downward trend, neutral downward trend, and then upward trend at the very end of the day for the SPY. And so that's what the VWAP is showing you. On days where the SPY doesn't respect the volume weighted average price at all, then, it's a neutral day. Like on days like today, or days like a few days ago, sideways market, whenever anything's chopping under and over the SPY, it just means we're in a neutral market. And so, yeah, we're going to see what happens. But the SPY is breaking down, and we'll see. We'll see. It looks good. Yeah, Roblox, rip it up. The VWAP changes as well. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your time frame. It's mostly an intraday indicator, though. It's what most people use as an intraday indicator. What's up, Margatina? Oh, Jay, my bad, bro. I couldn't tell you were joking, man. I remember when Kathy Wood went in hard on skills, was around 20-ish. Now it's at 4. Yeah, I mean, indicators are going to move. They're never going to be stationary. That's never going to happen. But again, what I use the VWAP for is to determine what the intraday trend is. The short-term intraday trend. Jack sees the end of Roblox. I see the end of Roblox. Hey, Jack knows his stuff. Hey, what's up, Robert? He says, new to the channel. What's good, my dude? You got any plays in the works or anything on the watch list besides earnings? Very green to the market, watching to catch up if you already mentioned it. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at a few different things. I'm waiting to see if Nvidia turns back around on the upside. I think Nvidia had good earnings yesterday, but actually dropped. I do think it's going to depend on the broader market. I think we have Ukrainian tensions in the books today, and so that is dropping the SPY in the broader market to a certain extent. I think Palantir dropped earnings, Roblox dropped earnings. So we got some interesting stuff going on. But yeah, broadly, we got the market down because of Ukrainian tensions. All right, we have Roblox here. Nvidia at 260s, Roblox at 54.75s. A few Fed members speak today as well. That'll be interesting for sure. What do you think about space? I think space is interesting. I think, okay, I'm going to be honest about space, and I'm going to preface this because I know space has this huge following, right? But I'm going to preface this with this understanding, all right? Just because I disagree with you on a specific stock does not mean I'm your enemy. A lot of people view it like that. If you view it like that, you're a sucker. You know, okay, that's number one. Not saying anybody specific here. I'm just saying, please don't look at me as your enemy just because I disagree on a specific stock. I've been saying for the last 2 years that the space stock, SPCE, is vulnerable. And the reason it's vulnerable is because it's a space stock. Space industry is incredibly expensive. It's so expensive, man. It's ridiculously expensive. And so betting that a space stock is going to succeed, especially one that's run by Virgin Mobile, is a risky investment. It's certainly not guaranteed. And I just think there's a lot of risk there. And I've been saying this for the past few years. And this was prior to the huge drop that we got over the last, I don't know, year or so. And so I think it's vulnerable. Is the best word for it. I think space industry is very expensive, and SpaceX isn't guaranteed. And I just think there's risk. Hey, what's up, Ado? Palantir, not Palantir. No, it's Palantir. I've heard honestly 2 or 3 different pronunciations. I'm about to Google it. How to pronounce Palantir. Usually, okay, here we go. You ready? Let's hear it.
Palantir.
Palantir. Okay, so it's not Palantir, it's Palantir. Okay, got it. Never again, guys, will I say Palantir. Didn't Richard Branson sell off everything to fund Start Space? I don't know. I just know it's expensive. Rosie's chilling over there. All right, guys. So do you think the market's going to rebound from the Ukrainian tension drop that we got earlier in the day? Do you think the market's going to rebound? We're currently at 444.42s. 444.42s. Nailed it. Yeah. Jobless claims are due at 8:30. Are they really? Are you going to show the BKKT call? No. BKKT earnings already dropped. Here's BKKT. It's at 750s, but they already dropped their numbers. Their earnings are this right here. So we'll put the earnings up on screen. The BKKT numbers came in here at 11.5 million, beat the 9.1 million estimate. Fiscal year 22 sales to grow 50 to 100% year over year. Earnings is on Tuesday for space. How low could it go? I don't know. Next Tuesday is when the space earnings. We're gonna be streaming it, but yeah. Right now, Ukrainian tensions is causing most of the market to drop. So large caps. Aside from Roblox did really well today. Roblox did really well. We got Walmart on good numbers as well. Walmart came in with good numbers. So if we look at Walmart, they posted fourth quarter adjusted EPS of 153, beat the 150 estimate. Sales of 152.9 billion, beat the 151.54 billion estimate. Net sales of 150 billion plus at the fourth quarter. So good numbers for Walmart. Are you buying the dip in Walmart? Let me know. Are you going to play Nvidia call at the open? Maybe, Jay. I might. We'll see. We're going to be maybe buying some options today, maybe buying some long-term investments, some swing trades, and also going to be trading futures too at the opening bell. So stick around. Should be a fun day. Could be wrong, but yeah, I thought I heard years ago he went all in to start the space project. Certainly possible. Certainly possible. It's rough one. It's all good, man. What's up, Chef? Do you trade for a living? Do I live solely off of my trading profits? No. I mean, I trade a $30,000 account, but I don't live off of my trading profits now. Yeah, we're just a resource and community for traders. I will say, if you're new here, we got a few new people. If you're new here, guys, what we do here is we day trade the market live every weekday morning for free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't claim to be gurus. We don't charge a penny for anything. Everything we put out there is free. And so our goal for this channel is just to be a free resource and community for traders. And so if you appreciate that, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. I certainly appreciate it if you do. And yeah, let's see what happens. All right, we got Roblox up there to 5480s. Are you bullish after Kathy Woods did buy? Guys, let me know. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, bro. Hey, listen, all we try to do here, I mean, like I said, we got a lot of people that try to sell courses and services. Everything we do is free. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want that pressure to be on me. You know, I don't want people coming up to me being like, John, I bought your course, but you lost last week. What the heck, bro? Like, I would rather just tell people, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just, you know, don't sue me. You know, I mean, I've been trading for years and years, so don't get it twisted, but I would rather not have that pressure on me of like, I need to be an expert guru that everybody, you know, holds up to the super high standard. I'd rather not have that. I'd rather just be free and, you know, yeah, I use Benzinga Pro. Yeah, I'm an affiliate of them. I should have listened to your Roblox prediction and sold while I was up. Yeah, it's all good, Ado. If you are new here, take good notes, drop every motion you have, and invest wisely. You should be able to profit, but don't sue me. Hey, for sure. Last days. All right, guys, Roblox dipping down here. Nvidia dipping down. Are you going to buy the Nvidia dip or the Roblox dip? Vote on the poll right now, too. Bullish or bearish in Roblox today? Let me know. I mean, Roblox isn't looking that bad. If we're looking at some levels for Roblox, let's take a look at like a 5-minute chart and try to document some levels for Roblox here. Walmart turning, guys. Walmart turning. Does anybody know why? So Hook is getting bought. That's rough pawn. What happened, bro? Hey, what's up, Miguel? So yeah, if we're looking at some levels for Roblox, I think we have a few obvious ones. Number one is we're going to start looking at psychological levels, and I think $50 is one. I think $50 is one. And we also have $60, which is probably another one as well. Let's look at like a 30-minute chart. Above us, we do have some confirmed support at $60. So like if we extend 60 to the left here, I think we've got enough $60 confirmation to watch $60 heavily. You know, here's 60 bouncing off of that. So I think we got enough $60 confirmation to watch $60 heavily. If we extend this, or if we zoom in here, short-term levels, I mean, we got the high from pre-market up there, right around $55 a share for Roblox, right around 55. So we'll see if we break over that or what happens. We've got 53s down here, so 53. And, you know, we got some interesting movement. So we got the previous closing price right here, which I'll make a little bit larger, just because it's a very relevant level that a lot of people are going to be paying attention to. So we're watching 54. We're watching 55, 53, and we're going to look at those short-term levels. Walmart. Why did Walmart dip as heavy as it did here? Hello, I'm a beginner. How are you trading right now? Bitcoin is down. Yeah, Bitcoin is mostly break even. I'm bearish everything. I'm just trying to remember most things don't go straight down, so there's still opportunities in both directions. Yeah, for sure. My sweet spot in terms of like time frame for my trades is like a month. Like holding something for a month is usually very profitable. Like being able to hold something for a month is usually where I make the most money. You know. Roblox is great long term. Yeah, Roblox is interesting. I think there's risk in investing in any video game company long term because it's so trendy. It moves so much with trends, but I tend to like Roblox where it is now. I think a lot of traders are going to be buying that $50 dip, and I said that before we heard about Kathy Wood's investment. Yeah, Robinhood traders will open up in about 30 minutes. It's like there's a traffic jam. Almost all traffic is at a standstill. Yeah, and honestly, the SPY is tanking because of Ukrainian tensions. Now we'll see what happens. We're at 444.68. Are y'all bullish or bearish in the broader stock market? I tend to be a bull, but let me know. Are you bullish or bearish in the broader stock market? SPY is down on Ukrainian tensions. If we look at some of this news, let's find it. If we look at some of this broader market news for like the SPY itself, the jobless claims numbers did just drop. So just to put that in perspective, jobless claims numbers did just drop. Initial jobless claims for February 11th came in at 248,000 versus 219,000 expected. So higher than expected jobless claims. Building permits month over month for January came in at 0.7% versus 9.8% prior. So building permits very low. Fed manufacturing index for February came in at 16 versus 20 expected, prior of 23.2. So these numbers were not that good. And so bullish or bearish on the SPY after these numbers? All right, so we also have Nvidia up there at 260, Roblox at 5470s. Now let's see if Roblox bounces at 5450. Like if we put a 1-minute chart up here, we have this VWAP area here that is, we could certainly get a bounce. We'll see. What do you think of Paramount Group? I have to research that one a little bit. Bearish today. Goldman Sachs CEO said we might have a period of time where there's less asset appreciation. Dude fighting in the metaverse. Give it up, bro. Them scare tactics ain't working. Who's fighting in the metaverse? How do you fight in the metaverse, bro? Robinhood, where paper hands are created. MasterCard deal with Shiba. Morning, kids. What's up, Ace? All right, so Nvidia ripping up, guys. Look at Nvidia, man. Nvidia's popping up. It's at 260s, 260 50s. So Nvidia's moving. Looks interesting. All right, so Nvidia's popping up. Are you going to be buying Nvidia today, or are you bullish on Nvidia today? Nvidia had good earnings and then fell, which is kind of surprising. So Nvidia actually had good earnings and then fell. Here's the Nvidia earnings right here. So Nvidia saw fourth quarter adjusted EPS. They're right at the bottom of the screen here. Fourth quarter adjusted EPS of 132 beat the 122 estimate. Sales of 7.64 billion beat the 7.42 billion estimate. First quarter revenue of 8.1 beat the 7.29 billion estimate. Fourth quarter net revenue 3 billion. GAAP EPS 132 beat the 122 estimate. So Nvidia had better than expected numbers. They also announced that they're going to have a deal with Land Rover, Jaguar. They said starting in 25, all the new Jaguar and Land Rover vehicles will be built on Nvidia Drive software. And so starting in 2025, all the new Jaguar and Land Rover vehicles are going to be built on the Nvidia Drive software, according to Benzinga. The article was dropped. So interesting catalyst for Nvidia, and we'll see what happens. But, you know, a lot of interest in Nvidia, a lot of activity and movement for sure. Nvidia is still down 2% from yesterday's close. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Brendan? Good morning, bro. Caught in 4K. Texas troop. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. Let him do whatever, bro. If it can. I just think there's been so much propaganda about like cannabis. You know, like cannabis is like humans have cannabinoid receptors in our brain. You know, like treating cannabis like it's some evil drug is ridiculous. You know, it's something that humans have consumed for centuries, if not thousands of years. So it's silly to label it as some evil drug. That's dumb. You know, that's what old people think because they've been fed propaganda for a century now. Fiverr. Yeah, I saw Fiverr was dropping some numbers as well today. Here's the SPY. Here's Fiverr. Fiverr's up to 87. Did they drop their numbers already? Yeah, Fiverr saw non-GAAP EPS of 22 cents profit, beat the 11 cent profit estimate by 100%. Revenue of 79.8 million, beat by 2.98 million. They also initiated first quarter and fiscal year 22 guidance that were positive as well. So Fiverr with some really good numbers. And Fiverr, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit torn on Fiverr. I think that Fiverr is cool, but it's seasonal. And I think it's seasonal and it's also vulnerable to, you know, changes in trends and interest. But maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, here's a good what Fishin said. Stock lesson for newbies. Intraday trading takes a minimum of 1,500 hours of study to be profitable. I spent over 3,800, 12 to 14 hours per day, 7 days a week for the last year. Turned 4.4 to 92K. Hey, that's dope, Fishin. Congrats, bro. Yeah, Palantir dipping down at 1250s. Nvidia testing the VWAP here. So Nvidia is consolidating right around the VWAP at 259.40s. Roblox is at 54.70s. And then Fiverr's ripping up. Here's the SPY as well. So we'll see. We also have like MRIN today. We've got Dash too. Here's Dash. Dash is up to 115.50s. So we've got like MRIN and Dash that are interesting as well. And we'll see what happens. Here's Nvidia dipping down at 259s. Is Shopify a buy? I don't know. Y'all hit the subscribe button, guys. Like I said, what we try to do here, and the easiest way to follow me and show support is to hit the notification bell. So if you hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell, I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to be a guru. I don't charge a penny for any content. Everything is free. There's no exclusive paid content. It's all free. We just want to be a resource and community for traders. I'm not a beginner. I've been trading for 4+ years. Trade a $30,000 account, trade options, futures, whatever. And again, I'm not a beginner. This is just a resource and community for traders. That's why we're called beginner trading. So if you appreciate that, hit the subscribe button. We do this live every single day for free right here. So we don't sell a service. We don't sell a course. We drop everything for free. We don't claim to be experts. And so if you appreciate movements like that in trading, which are very, very rare, hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Just try it one time. See how it feels. And Nvidia dipping under the VWAP. It's at 258.10s. 258.10s. Roblox pulling back here, but mostly consolidating after some big upward moves on that Cathie Woods investment news. Hey, thank you, Mustafa. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, and hey, listen, are you bullish or bearish on Roblox after the C Woods big investment news? Again, investment came out that said Cathie Woods is going to buy 2.5 mil or 24.5 million in Roblox stock. So they're going to be buying a lot of stock, a lot. And so let us know, are you buying it? What are you going to do? Hey, thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, my VWAP strategy is one of the most effective strategies for short-term trading. You know, for sure. One of the most effective strategies for short-term trading. Yeah. Hey, I can build that right now, Liana, if y'all want some merch. If y'all are going to buy it, I'll do it. If y'all aren't going to buy it, I won't do it. But I can build a sweater, a hoodie, a shirt that says that. Let me know if you want it. Roblox at 54.6. Dash ripping Nvidia under the VWAP here, which is surprising because Nvidia killed it with earnings. They had great earnings. They had good numbers that dropped, like good numbers. Hey, thank you, Fishin. I appreciate it. Fishin says, John is one of the top traders on YouTube, but he doesn't give himself a lot of credit. So watch his videos and you can grow an account like I did. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Good morning, John. What's up, Polo? Yeah, we try, man. We like I said, I don't want to be that guru. Like, listen, I could rent a Lamborghini or save up money and you know, I don't know. I might buy a really nice car in the future, but only because I can write it off for a marketing expense. But I don't know, man. I just don't want to be that guru that has to live up to some unreasonable standard. I would rather just tell people I'm not an expert and just let people hang out with me instead of trying to shill courses. You know, it just doesn't seem necessary. I think I can build the same type of community, keep everything free, make money while I do it, and not claim to be an expert. And so if I can do that, I'm going to. And I might grow slower. We're going to grow slower than a large majority of other gurus because people aren't going to think that I'm a good trader. They're going to think that some guru selling courses is better because they're marketing themselves as that. But in the end, I just want to be free. You know? Yeah. I appreciate you, Fishing. Thank you, brother. Hey, for sure, it is fun to trade with somebody. My big problem with swing trading anything is the lack of capital. Yeah, SPY fallen on Ukrainian tensions is what's going on here. So here's the SPY. Dumping down here. Again, Ukrainian tensions are the issues, I think, for the SPY. Also, we did have the Fed manufacturing index come in lower than expected, too. All right, so the U.S. State Department officials say that the U.S. has received a Russian response to its security proposals. What is the response? So according to Reuters, and this is according to Reuters here. Hold on a minute. According to Reuters, they're saying the U.S. State Department officials said that the U.S. received a Russian response to its security proposals, according to Benzinga Wire and Reuters. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, when the market drops like this, most large cap blue chip companies are going to follow. So like when Nvidia is dropping, or when the SPY is tanking, breaking lows, then Nvidia is probably going to follow it. Roblox is going to follow it. Palantir is going to follow it. Apple, Disney, AMD, MU. A lot of these are going to follow it, and the SPY is dumping down to 443s. Interesting levels on the SPY, if we're looking now, are 442. 442 had numerous low touches yesterday at 442. If we look at that here, we had numerous taps to this 442 level here, here, here. And so let's see what happens. But we're going to clear this out and draw some new levels now. But 442 is one for sure that a lot of people are watching. Above us now, we have this level here, right around 444, that we can see if we creep back up over. But right now, we don't want to see it under 442. If we break under 442 in the SPY, the market might turn quick. Reuters? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can tell I don't watch Reuters. Can it be Reuters? Anyways, Roblox under the VWAP, SPY dumping, dragging everything else down with it, and this is just from Ukrainian tensions. What happened? I take a phone call and the market died. I'm looking up the market news. Again, U.S. State Department officials say that they did get a response from Russia regarding their security proposals. And, I guess that's dropping the market. But yeah, market's tanking right now. But market's dropping 443s. Let's see if we bounce at 443s. It's certainly possible. All right, so breaking news. Russia just expelled an American diplomat named Bart Gorman. Breaking news. Russia just expelled an American diplomat named Bart Gorman. Wow. And so, yeah, this is scaring the market for sure. Market's dropping. Bullish or bearish on the market? Are you buying this dip? Let me know. Again, Russia expelled an American diplomat named Bart Gorman, according to RIA. Let me look this up. Bart Gorman. He is the U.S. Embassy Deputy Chief of Mission at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow. Twitter. What a name, though, Bart Gorman. Yeah, so Russia expels U.S. Deputy Ambassador in Moscow, Bart Gorman. U.S. is promising a, quote, response in turn. What do you guys think here? Only fools go. We'll see. Yeah, Russia. This is Sparta. Hey. Here's a good question. Are you buying Palantir? Are you buying Palantir? Roblox consolidating. And again, when the market drops like this, it's generally going to drag the rest of the market down, including large caps, Apple. Just to put it into perspective, just to show you guys here. Like, look. So here's Apple. Down. Disney. Down. AMD. Down. MU. Down. DraftKings. Down. Dash. Up. But it had good earnings, so it's a little bit more independent of that. MRIN. Penny stock. Up. Roblox even corrected a little bit since then. Microsoft. Snapchat. Everything is broadly affected by the market. And so whenever we get this huge drop in the SPY, everything else is kind of following it. Now, Nvidia is starting to pop back up. Nvidia is trying to get back over the VWAP at 258.30s. We'll see if it does. We're waiting for that. Sorry, not Palantir. It's Palantir. Sorry, my apologies. I said I would never do it again, and I lied. It's Palantir. Palantir. I'm sorry, right? It's Palantir. Give me a rating, 1 through 10, how well I pronounce Palantir. 1 through 10, do it right now. Palantir. The way I'm looking up news, guys, is I'm using Benzinga scanners, and you can check out the Benzinga scanners here. Here's the link if you want to try Benzinga out. You can try them out completely free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number. So there's the link if you want to try out Benzinga scans. Again, you don't even need a credit card number. What I'm doing is I'm just using Benzinga and I'm typing in SPY. So I'm using Benzinga and I'm typing in SPY. And I'm looking up the S&P 500 news, basically, the SPY news. 10. Palantir. I did it, guys. I did it. I pronounced it right. A for effort, huh? Look, I'm just spitting honesty. Patrick. 6 out of 10. That's okay. Bro, I like a 6. A 6 is good for me, bro. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate you. Rage, that hurts. That's a dagger through my heart, bro. Anyways. Beesh. They're alright. They're alright. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Who would you go for if U.S. and Russia? I mean, the U.S. I'm in the U.S. I'm not gonna pull a Ed Snowden, I'm in the U.S. I'd probably go for the U.S. Obviously. Yeah, I'm not mad at them kicking out the old boy. What's his name? Bart Gorman? That's a name. But yeah, they can do whatever they want. All right, we have Palantir. Did I say it right again? Let me hear this.
Palantir.
Oh, nailed it, bro. Palantir. Got it. Done. Never again will I say Palantir or Palantir. Never again. It's Palantir. I got it. Nvidia at 258s. We've got Roblox at 5440s. We've got the SPY at 443s. And again, not all, but a large majority of large cap companies are going to follow the market. And so if the market drops, a large majority of large caps will follow it. And we'll see what happens here. But understand, this is going to drag everything down. And we'll see what happens at the open. At the very least, we're going to get some volatility. But, it's probably going to drag everything down. Yeah, nailed it. Bitcoin is dropping. Is it really? I'm looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, a small drop is understandable for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin drops with the market. Bitcoin's down 3%. So yeah, you're actually right. So Bitcoin is dropping. But again, understand, Bitcoin follows the market. So the market puts in a big drop. Bitcoin's generally going to follow it. Market drops, Bitcoin's going to drop. Market goes up, Bitcoin's going to go up. And that's generally been what's happening for the last, long time. All right, guys. Here's the lows. It's that at 443 roughly for the SPY. I just started scalping. Any tips? Scale down your size and trade very small until you show consistent profits. All right, guys. Hey. Yeah, it's probably best for Bart to come home for sure. Yeah, Bitcoin is dropping. And we'll see. Market's tanking. We got Nvidia down to 257.60s. You know, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So SPY testing lows, still trying to break. Are you bullish or bearish on this right now? Let me know. Nvidia's testing that support low at 257s, but the SPY just broke lows again. It's at 442.80s. Still testing these low areas now. What do y'all think of Dash? Palantir is down on mixed results. Dash is up on good results. Nvidia is down on good results. Roblox is up on Kathy Wood's almost $25 million investment news. And so let me know if you're bullish or bearish on these. Why not? Watching DraftKings today, it's done at 2260s. We're going to pay attention to that as well. AMC is down to 1940s, so kind of consolidating, but we got some interesting things like BKKT had earnings that came out today that were not that good. SPY bouncing a little bit at 443, so we'll see if we get another leg up in most large blue chip stocks now that the SPY is up. Facebook down at 214s, very, very sideways market activity, so hopefully we'll get some volatility today. Here's Apple at 171.14s, and here's Palantir. Nailed it. Man, I'm just killing this right now, man. Missed Walmart earnings. How was it? Walmart had good earnings. For the most part, I think they were good. Dash isn't going to be delivering goods that don't exist in a few weeks. Proud of you, bro. Hey, thank you, VH. You talk about me or somebody else? Couldn't beat, meaning it took 10 plus years to accomplish nothing positive. Like if Bitcoin shoots down because of its own news, will the market follow it? Less, but yes, to a certain extent, yes. But it's a less of a sympathy on Bitcoin side. You know, so like Bitcoin doesn't really affect the market like that. Like that, it kind of does because everybody's so tapped into it, but not as broadly, I would say, as the market affects Bitcoin. But let me know what you think about that, chat. Do you think Bitcoin follows the market and specifically the market follows Bitcoin, or do you think it's mostly just Bitcoin follows the market itself? Let me know. Do you recommend a trader, or do you recommend a teenager to get a summer job or pick up trading? Easily the summer job, bro. People got to learn how to work. SPY bouncing big here, up to 444s. So SPY bouncing big. But yeah, teenagers need to work. If they try trading, they're just going to lose their money and they're going to need to get a job anyway. So, you know, I know that's not what any teenager wants to hear. They want to believe they can get rich quick and get big on Instagram and whatever it is, TikTok nowadays. But yeah, they're probably just going to lose money if they try trading as a teenager. Emotions are just not, it's the worst time to be a trader as a teenager. Emotions just aren't completely there. All right, so I'm looking at reasonings for the market rip up like this. Why did the market just bounce like it did? That's a big bounce. All right, guys. So market popping back up. I'm trying to see what the catalyst is here on this pop. What do you think about Para? Summer job? Yeah, they really do. I had a job at Chick-fil-A, I think was my first job. Hey, thank you, Shane. My bad, bro. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate you, bro. Play of the day, entertainment purposes only. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. I'm watching Nvidia for a red to green move at the opening bell. Now, maybe I'm wrong and maybe it just crashes down. That's certainly a possibility. But I'm watching for a potential Nvidia rebound. I thought Nvidia earnings were good. And so ideally what I'm looking for is drops in the open and then reversals and moves back up. So I'm looking for red to green moves mostly. In terms of like longer term plays, I'm looking at like DraftKings. I'm looking at a few other ones, Nvidia, Roblox as well. So we'll see what happens. But I don't tend to have any play of the day. I'm more of a reactive trader. So I think I'm just going to react to what the market actually does. Instead of trying to predict what it's going to do. I think predicting what the market's going to do is very difficult and unlikely to be correct. I would rather just react to the market. And so I'm going to look for either two things at the opening bell in terms of like short-term day trading. I'm going to look for moves up and then a green to red move. So I'm going to look for either one of these could happen, but I'm going to look for a move up and then a reversal, break of the lows, and then a bounce to test the previous low of the day where I might short into it. And then I'm going to do basically the same thing on the long side if it sets up. So if it sets up on the long side, I'm going to look for a move down at the opening bell, a big reversal and a break of that previous high, and then a pull back to the volume weighted average price. And so I'm not sure when or where we'll see that, but I'm going to be watching for it in the SPY and Nvidia and Roblox and Palantir. And we'll see what happens. But I appreciate the $5 donation, brother. Thank you, man. I genuinely appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Shane. Yeah, Nvidia quarterly report was great, which is why I'm kind of thinking that we might see some upward action today. Maybe not. But the Nvidia earnings call was great. We live streamed the entire thing, got a ton of views. We got like 11,000 views for that earnings live call. And so, yeah. But we'll see what happens. It's kind of shocking that Nvidia did worse from it. But it could be two things. It could be people are already baked into this move, or it could be, it was slightly mixed results. Roblox is heading up. It's at 54.80s. So also another thing that's causing drops this morning is, again, Ukrainian tensions. I know Russia kicked out one of the ambassadors, and there's just tensions over there. And so a lot of people worried about it, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, Russia is now saying that what they're saying now, Russia is basically saying that Ukraine fired mortar shots at them, which I don't know. I'm just reading the news. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, that's what they're doing now, and then we'll see what happens. Walter Bloomberg said that Russia says there's no Ukraine invasion unplanned. Maybe. At this point in time, I don't know. Yeah, life skills in the job market will go way farther than anything from the markets. When you're young, you just usually don't have the patience and the emotional stability to be able to short-term trade, especially. Maybe investing when you're young is okay, but ask your parents if you're under 18. And even if you're 18, it's just a lot of 18-year-olds don't have the mental stability to be able to trade profitably, but they try to get big on social media anyway. And so you'll see a lot of 18-year-olds with braces trying to sell day trading courses. Most of them they see it as a business opportunity that they can jump in and capitalize on. You got a real good channel, bro. Thanks. Hey, thank you, VH. I appreciate you, bro. My question is, why does the U.S. care? Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes, bro. Yeah, you know how it goes, dude. I mean, U.S. is meddling everywhere. All right, so we got Roblox dipping down to 5470s. 5470s. We've got Nvidia up there. Roblox is dipping down here. I don't hate this little dip to the VWAP here. This little dip to the VWAP right here seems to be a profitable little dip to buy into. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it crashes down. Don't copy me. Don't sue me. But I think that little dip to the VWAP is primed for a potential bounce up to 55s, at least to test that previous high for Roblox, just based off of the current market volatility. Now, maybe I'm wrong. SPY is going to influence this a lot. If the SPY tanks, Roblox is going to tank. Nvidia is going to tank. Palantir is going to tank. Nailed it. But so that's gonna definitely influence it a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. Got some time for sure. Walmart tanking. Yeah, I mean the SPY's been dropping, so Walmart is probably just dropping with the SPY. A lot of it is going to be dependent on how healthy the market is, and that's kind of how it goes. Roblox popping up some. Dude, my computer sounds like a freaking rocket ship every time, bro. Every time, computer. Come on, you can do better than this. All right, we'll see if Roblox gives us that move. I'm trying to figure out why Walmart's dropping. I think it's probably just from the broader market. All right, so Russia expects specific proposals from U.S. and NATO regarding no further eastward enlargement. Russia says that de-escalation requires that Ukraine comply with the Minsk agreement and no more weapons should be delivered to Ukraine, insists on withdrawal of all U.S. forces from Central and Eastern Europe. Russia also said that there's no Ukraine invasion and that none is planned. Yeah, I mean, the real question is, how is this relevant to the U.S.? You know what I mean? All right, Walmart dipping, testing previous closing price. Walmart CFO said that the second quarter, third quarter operating income EPS is expected to increase at low to mid single digit rates. Says they expect first quarter operating income EPS to be down low double digits to low teens as we cycle the stimulus effects from 21. That is why Walmart's dropping, guys. That is why Walmart's dropping. Still looking at Roblox to see if we're going to bounce. Nvidia is starting to push up with the SPY. Here's Nvidia, here's the SPY. And so we're watching those. We'll see if Walmart rebounds here. Still keeping an eye on Palantir down to 1250s. We'll see if we get a rebound there too. But let me know what you think about all this in the market going on right now. Well, we know it's affecting our market, but mostly because we're meddling in it. I mean, it's also going to, anytime you got a big company doing, or a big country doing stuff, it's going to affect the market. Yeah, I got a VXX $22 call yesterday with the tension bubbling. Hopefully that goes well. I'm still trying to find my way. Okay, so you're basically shorting the market with a VXX call. How long you been trading? About 4.5 years. I'll keep the stream running just to support if I don't have the time. Much appreciated. Hey, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Kathy Woods bought DraftKings and kept sliding, so not sure if it matters much. All right, guys. Hey, we got about 18 minutes. We got 340 people here, which is an increase for sure of what we had yesterday. So, hey, I appreciate all the new people here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I certainly appreciate all the support. All right, guys. Nvidia popping back up over the volume weighted average price. Hey, what's up, Michael? Good morning. All right, Nvidia up there to 258.90s. SPY is up there to 444.20s. So SPY is starting to end green. Hopefully this bearish sentiment subsides and it continues on the move up. SPY is up there to 444.17s. So, hopefully the market starts to rebound because most broad, large cap companies are going to be affected by the SPY. So SPY's at 444.06, right around 444. Let's see if we bounce right here. So we're at 444 right now. Let's see if we bounce there. Nvidia's at 258.90s. We've got Palantir. Nailed it at 1250s. We've got DraftKings bouncing right around that VWAP level I talked about here. And again, I wouldn't be surprised to see a rip up to like this area here for DraftKings. Just kind of following that range, popping up to 54.85 or so and coming back down. And we'll see what happens. Definitely a possibility for sure. Getting ready for the market open. We got 14 minutes or 16 minutes. All right, guys. So we got Roblox heading up. Nvidia is popping back up over the volume weighted average price. Are you bullish or bearish on Nvidia? Vote on the poll right now. Let me know. This is about two things. Russia doesn't want to pay Ukraine. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Guy could get rich quick fading Kramer. Bear doomed. I mean, bull or bear right now, guys? Let me know. Vote on the poll. We got the poll going. We got a bunch of votes on it already, about 500 votes. Are you bullish or bearish on Nvidia today? 64% say bull, 36% say bear. And let me know what you guys think about it. Roblox is up. Again, we're going to see if we get a bounce at the VWAP for Roblox. Hit the like button as well, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe. We day trade live on stream every weekday. We don't sell a course, don't sell a service, don't claim to be experts, don't claim to be gurus, don't charge a penny for anything. Everything we put out there is free. We do post affiliate links occasionally and stuff like that, but basically everything we drop is free. So if you appreciate that, hit the sub button. We do this live every day. Certainly appreciate it if you do. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Nvidia up there to 259s. SPY testing the VWAP here, starting to creep back up too. Roblox up there to 54.7. So we got Nvidia up there at 258.90s. We got the SPY at 444s. And then we got Palantir. Anything else y'all want to look at? I mean, I know we have Walmart that was breaking lows, basically mostly from their CFO, I think, had some comments regarding their outlook for Walmart. HLGN, looking at the scanners to see if we got anything else popping up. I know we had like MRIN. We had like DoorDash killed it with earnings, great earnings yesterday. Nvidia had good earnings but dropped. Roblox had news of Kathy Wood's investment, so we're paying attention to that. And yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. We got 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Let me know what you're watching. NIO is interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you, brother. You as well, Larry. Thank you, man. How do I feel about NIO? NIO, I'm a little bit torn on. I've watched NIO for a long time. So I've seen NIO go from a penny stock to where it's at now at 26, 25 bucks. You know, it's an EV play. I know that I believe it's a Chinese EV play, if I remember correctly. But, you know, it's one of those things where I don't really invest in companies from China for a few different reasons. Once I saw what happened with Alibaba, where the CEO with Alibaba, which was one of China's largest companies, came out criticizing the CCP, and they just destroyed Alibaba because of it. Alibaba lost billions and billions of dollars from that. And so I think there's a few reasons why I'm a little bit hesitant to invest over there. And it should be understandable, you know. Man, NIO EV play, we'll have to wait and see. Like with EV plays, there's a metric I use to judge how successful the company actually is. And one of those is, have I ever seen their vehicles out there? And guys, I do want to bring attention to this. Do you guys remember what level I drew for Roblox? Look at this. Look at exactly what I drew here. Wow. I said this looked like a good dip at 54.50, and I told you guys exactly where it would go to. They say technicals don't work, but tell me how I was able to predict exactly where Roblox would go, down to the freaking cent. Look at this level. I drew this level before this. Before this happened, I drew this level. I drew this level back here. And look at exactly where Roblox goes. How did I know that? We used a mix of previous support and resistance and range. And yeah, followed it very, very closely. If we extend this to the left, you can see why. Support, resistance, and we were spot on with where we said it would hit. You love to see it. It gives you some confidence as well. Anyways. Hey, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we just try to be free. That's what we try here. I use a mix of Benzinga, TD Ameritrade, and Earnings Whisper Slim. Hey, what's up, Michael? Oh, it's all good, man. Yeah, chat's been good, Michael. I appreciate you, bro. Good to see you, dude. I love DraftKings, Jay. I think DraftKings is dope. I think DraftKings is fine. A lot of big partnerships with DraftKings over the last few years. And I just think they're cheap relative to what they're worth right now. So definitely a DraftKings bull for sure. New here. Appreciate the free knowledge in a world of gurus. Hey, thank you, man. All right, guys. Hey, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let me know your favorite stock this morning and why. Good morning from San Fran. Hey, what's up, Dr. Feelgood? Good morning from Houston, Texas, man. SPY dipping down. SPY dipping down. We're down to 443.60s. Nvidia down at 257s, 258.05s. Hey, thank you, D. You're not new, D. Come on, bro. You've been here for years, bro. Good to see you, man. Gold. We'll see. But, man, I was spot on with my Roblox call, bro. Very happy about that. Ideas about Mara. Well, Mo, I think Mara is going to follow crypto, and so I think Mara is probably down today, right? And yeah, it's down because if you look at Bitcoin today, Bitcoin is dropping, mostly from broader market news. And so Mara, Riot, Bitcoin mining companies that are going to follow crypto and Bitcoin specifically. And so betting on Mara is basically betting that Bitcoin is going to do well. Shorting Mara is basically shorting Bitcoin, you know. And so, yeah, that's kind of my view on it. Good luck, brother. Yeah, we're going to be covering the Roku earnings call today as well. AMC at 1945. These are good, man. These are good. Yeah, no worries. Mara announced the offering yesterday. Did they really? That's big news for Mara. 750 million stock offering instead of selling Bitcoin. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I did read this. They filed with the SEC an offer to up to $750 million or $750 million of shares in preferred stock, according to a Bloomberg report. I don't know. I think this is good for Mara long-term, bad short-term. I think traders are going to be skeptical in it. Offerings are usually cause some fear. So, you know, we'll see. They said, quote, "We don't control the price of Bitcoin, but we can control how prepared we are to capitalize on market opportunities when they present themselves, which Marathon has a long track record of doing successfully." And that was said by Charlie Schumacher, a spokesperson for MARA. And here's MARA right here. And it's down, mostly from Bitcoin, though. You know, we have Palantir at 1245s today. We've got the SPY kind of consolidating on the Ukrainian tensions. And then we've got Nvidia at 257s. We've got Roblox up there at 5460s. Does your movers list have a cap on how much the stock costs? No. See, here's Dash. Generally, the larger companies don't move as much, though. You got Fiverr here. You've got GLBE, you know, Dash. But like I said, generally, the larger companies don't move as much. It's all relative to the previous closing price. So like while Roblox looks like it's volatile today, the previous closing price is right underneath it. And so when a scanner looks at that, they're like, okay, well, it hasn't moved that much. Same thing with the SPY today and stuff like that. But it's all relative to the previous closing price. You know, if we put in like, if we look for losses in pre-market, you could see Fastly, Amplitude, a lot of them, MTTR, BKKT, you know, you can see all of them, Palantir, all that good stuff, gainers. These are all the big gainers right here. Dash, MRIN, Fiverr. All right, guys, 6 minutes. Let's do this, guys. Good luck. Any thoughts on Fiverr? Fiverr, I think it's hard to tell. Fiverr is one of those stocks where I'm just not quite sure. I'm just not 100% confident in Fiverr. And I'll tell you why. Is because any type of web application like Fiverr, I'm a software developer. I like Fiverr, but I also think that it's vulnerable to competition. You know, I think Fiverr is one of those websites that is vulnerable to competition. I think those are a good idea, DS, about the credit cards that give you points and they give you basically free crypto. I have like a Quicksilver Capital One card that gives me a certain percentage cash back. And so it'd be dope if it gave me crypto, but it's like if you're a Bitcoin crypto bull, then yeah, that's worth it. But if you don't believe in the future of Bitcoin, you shouldn't do it because, you know, it's kind of like getting stock in Blockbuster if you don't believe in crypto. But I do. I like cryptocurrency, so I think it's a good idea. But I just wish there was a way to diversify and get some of these new altcoins as opposed to like maybe just the alphas in Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, guys. So we've got 4 minutes. Here's BKKT down on good earnings. Sens down big last few days. SoFi. SoFi is okay. It's just been very sideways the last few days. So like if we look at SoFi, it's just been very, very sideways with the market. You know, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Just kind of sideways, popping over and under the VWAP. So just slow and sideways, unfortunately. All right, we're at 1290s for SoFi. We'll see what happens. Here's Fiverr. Fiverr's popping up. Roblox still ripping up. Like I said, I thought we'd get a bounce at that VWAP area, and we did. And we'll see what happens. All right, guys, 4 minutes. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. All right, so Roblox still popping up. Palantir down more. Spy down. Let's look at like Walmart. What's Walmart doing? Look at Roblox rip. Hey, when you're right, man. I should have taken my own trade idea. But we told you guys. To put it into perspective, we told you guys this here. And then we said this here could be like reward target, which is right around where we're at now. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Let's do this. Good luck. Two minutes, guys. MRIN, UPST. Yeah, UPST is interesting. Red this morning, green this afternoon. Hey, good luck, Mark. All right, guys. We got 2 minutes until the open. I think we're going to try to trade some futures at the opening bell. What we're looking for today, guys, is futures and swing trades. All right, Nvidia breaking down, SPY breaking down, Walmart breaking down, Roblox is breaking highs though. Look at Roblox at 55s, tapped over highs, pulled right back. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. Good luck. Again, let me know what your favorite stock is today. You bullish or bearish on Roblox after this latest news? And let's try to make some money today, guys. Hit the like button. Stay green. All right, well, good luck, Enrico. Bought any UFC NFTs? No. I'd love to, though. All right, here's the bell. 5 seconds. All right, Roblox pulling back. Roblox ripping up to 55.20s, guys. Look at Roblox. Nvidia dipping, SPY dipping. Look at Roblox up there at 55.20s. All right, there's the bell. Good luck, guys. Watching the SPY itself big more than a lot of things. So here's the SPY. It's at 443.50s. Nvidia spiked up at the open. Remember the two strategies we said we were looking for at the opening bell, guys. And I think we're going to try to capitalize on the futures market on some of them. And so remember the two strategies we talked about at the opening bell. We're going to let things play out a little bit now. But yeah. Nvidia, big drop at the open at 254s. Nvidia, big drop, 253.60s. Roblox popping up at 55.40s, guys. Walmart pushing up too. SPY kind of pushing up. So it's interesting. We're not following the market right now. We're not following the market in Nvidia. We're going to switch the scans over to regular. But Nvidia, big drop to 153 here. So I think 250 is going to be a big psychological level for Nvidia. So here's 250. So I think 250 is going to be a big psychological level. And then look at Roblox flying up here. Flying up. AMD at 115. Yeah, Walmart pushing up to 134s here, 134s. Nvidia bouncing a little bit. It's back up to 254s now. SPY is still chop, so we got to wait. Like I said, we're going to try to trade some options today. We're going to trade a few different things. One of them is going to be options. So we're going to try to trade some options today. The other one is going to be futures. And we're going to trade the SPY, obviously. So we'll see what happens. Big drops in Nvidia. Let's watch 250, guys. I think 250 is a big psychological level. Let's watch Walmart as well. SPY at 443s. Roblox, big pullback here. Are we going to bounce at this previous low? Let's see if we bounce right here. Right where we're at now, basically. Right here. Certainly a possibility. SPY breaking lows. We need more momentum. SPY still neutral, though. It's too choppy and sideways, so we're going to wait. Roblox is bouncing back up. It's at 152s. Look at the bounce off of 150. So we did bounce off of 150. Big psychological level. And then Roblox is kind of bouncing right around this $55 level that we talked about. Now, we'll see if we hold. I think that's a good line in the sand level. I do see Roblox, or not Roblox, I do see Nvidia back up to 253s. So we're moving. Big drop in the markets here. Big drops. Snap covered the Palantir. Let's see if Roblox bounces here, though. Nvidia down to 250, 240s, guys. 250, 240s. We've got the SPY at 443s. Bouncing a little bit here. See if we bounce off of that. Walmart's starting to creep up and break highs. Let's see the Palantir and see what it's doing. Palantir down to 12s, 12, 13s. Nvidia up there to 253.60s. Roblox, huge rip right at where we talked about. So remember, we drew this level, and then look at where we bounce, guys. Look at where we bounce on Roblox, right off of that level. SPY starting to rebound here, and I think that's going to drag a lot of other stuff up. Still sideways in Roblox, though. Still sideways in the SPY, sideways in Palantir, sideways and Nvidia, but starting to rebound here. Let's watch 250s. All right, we're gonna see if we can potentially. Is it raining on my end? It is. So we're gonna see about potentially shorting the SPY here. So we're short the SPY. We'll cover it quick if it bounces. We'll give it a second though. Shorting the SPY, trying to be patient, but the SPY just a big down wick. So I think we got to cover $225 loss in the futures market. Not really what we wanted, obviously. And I think once we get that, we just got to wait. Too neutral right now in the market, unfortunately. Apple's starting to rip back up, though. Look at Apple. It's at 171.50s. We're going to scale down to the micro E-mini now. Nvidia is still testing 250s. We'll see if it bounces there. Hi. You coming on stream? Got Carol here.
Hey, guys. I'm just playing with Rosie.
How's Rosie doing? She doing good?
Oh, she figured out
Here, do not let her in. No, get her out of here, baby. Ah, she's going to disconnect my computer. Get her out of here. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. Rosie, out.
Yeah, baby.
Get out of here. Good girl. Come on.
You gotta grab her.
Me?
If she's not here.
She's hiding behind me.
Good girl.
That's a good girl, baby. Good girl. Sheesh. Rosie causing problems. All right, so I'm trying to invest. What do you guys think I should invest in? I'm thinking about buying Roblox here.
No, poor baby. Yes, It's okay.
Should I buy Roblox here, guys? Let me know what you think.
So wait, so the blue line is where the close the day before.
Previous closing price, yeah. It's
And
the
then
level at which stocks
purple's
go
the
from
view
red
up.
to
What is
green.
the red right there? The red horizontal line.
The red horizontal line. All right, so we're in Roblox here, and this might be a swing trade. The red is just a support or resistance line that we drew. So we're in Roblox here, 25 shares. We're going to let this ride. Market is starting to test lows.
So do you add that?
All right, so we're in Roblox here. We're going to let this ride, though. Like I said, this is more of a swing trade. Nvidia bouncing up, and it might depend on what the market does here, too. We're also in another SPY short, where we're shorting the SPY in futures. So we made most of our money back. See if we get a breakdown in the SPY, ideally, is what we want. Up in this trade, you can see my P&L here, 75, 100. Nice. We just want to see a breakdown. There we go. All right, so we just took it out. We're only down. We're also in a micro E-mini short. We'll cover that too. So we're only down about $60-something now in the futures market. And we'll come back to it. We're in Roblox. Again, this is probably going to be a swing trade for Roblox. So I think we got a really good entry, and we're riding this up now. So we'll take that. Let me catch back up on the chat. BKKT vesting VWAP. What is AMC doing? Palantir is just dumping down here. AMC's ripping up. It's at 1995s right now. So AMC's ripping up. So we got our Roblox long position.
What do you think you're going to take profits at?
I'm probably just going to let it ride. I'm going to hold Roblox maybe until, maybe for like a week.
Really?
Yeah. Physics. All right, we're shorting a little bit of the micro E-mini now, and this is basically the SPY. So we're shorting a little bit of the micro E-mini. We're in 3 contracts in the micro here. And you can see the P&L here. Ooh, getting a big squeeze up in the market. Luckily, though, this is the micro and not the macro. But our Roblox trade is doing really good. I bought the dip. Looking at the longer term chart on Roblox, I like it. I like the longer term chart. Nvidia is still consolidating, and we talked about 250, and look at where we bounced, guys. So we talked about 250, and we bounced directly off of that level here. Roblox is doing very good.
Is this new?
Yeah. All right, so we did lose in this one, so we're down like $120 in futures. Small, though. We'll see if we can come back and creep back up. SPY very choppy on, Ukrainian tensions. Had a lot of red action. Apple moving up, SPY moving up. Nvidia hopefully will get a bounce. No, dude, like I bang my leg. Like that's what I do. Like I have ADHD. I'm gonna keep moving my legs. I do it all stream. Sorry.
All right.
What do y'all got? What do y'all think about my Roblox trade? AMC.
Said something about it, but I lost it.
BKKT. Yeah, here's BKKT.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, BKKT over the VWAP. MRIN. Yeah, MRIN's starting to come back. It's at 409, so we're watching that too. We'll see. I mean, it could run. Market is very sideways on the SPY, so we just gotta wait. I'm not gonna force too much in this. When the market is up and down and up and down and up and down, I don't want to force. What?
She's licking the
Yeah, she's
grooves.
staring at us. All right, market dropping. Hey, market's starting to drop. Very choppy sideways market though. MRIN's pushing up. We'll see if Nvidia can break and hold over the volume weighted average price. We'll see. Big if. Who knows if it will. SPY is still very sideways and just kind of boring. So we're in Roblox. Here is our position. 25 shares. Definitely want to see it over 56. Hold over 56. We're also in another SPY short here in the futures market. We're going to cover that. We just made most of our money back. We're only down about $35 today right now. 35 bucks. And if the market continues to break down, we'll continue to attack it on the short side. But right now we're neutral, so we're just kind of attacking the neutral market. Here's the SPY, very neutral. Look at the rectangle we have here. Look at the range in the SPY. So very neutral. We're in Roblox though, making money with it. So we're gonna, and like I said, I'm probably just ride Roblox until at least tomorrow. AMD rip, AMC. Yeah, Granny Carol. Yeah, I was messing with it. I was like, somebody said Carol was an old lady yesterday, and I was like, dude, Carol's like 30. You know?
You would think that, huh?
Right.
I know nobody else has named their kid Carol since like the 70s.
Yeah, Carol. Carol sounds like a English nanny.
Yeah,
you know?
You're gonna sound like you're gonna come over to John and Carol's house for some tea.
Yeah, like Carol
some
Poppins.
tea and crumpets.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like Carol Poppins. Sideways action in the market.
Oh, here, I'll be right back. Gotta grab something.
All right, we are making money in the SPY market and the futures market, shorting the SPY. We're going to cover here. So we are now up about $140, or about $115. My apologies. We're up about $115, shorting the SPY right here. So we're shorting the SPY in the futures market. And you can see this is how you do it. So yeah, SPY still breaking down in Roblox right now, attacking the SPY. Do you guys entertain friends at home much? Is Carol a soap opera name? Well, it's definitely like a Mary Poppins name for sure. Especially her last name, Carol London. Like she sounds like she's about to, serve some tea. All right, market sideways though, very sideways. So we're just waiting. We're in our DraftKings or our Roblox play, and we're holding it. Again, probably gonna hold it for at least a day. And then as we're doing that, I wanted to attack the futures market a little bit more. So we might take a micro E-mini position, 3 contracts in the micro E-mini shorting. I took the micro E-mini here because I can scale out of it. All right, we covered a little bit there. If we get a firm breakdown, we can add some more to it if we want. Like right here, I think we can add some more to it. We're in 3 contracts now. Seeing if and I'm not even looking at this contract. Like I don't even need to look at the chart itself. I could probably take the chart completely off of this and not even worry about it. There's got to be a way to do that actually. Let me see. No. Ooh, beautiful. All right, so here, let me show you guys this real quick. So we're gonna start covering these positions. No, TOS, what are you doing, man? How in the world does Thinkorswim pretend that I am not active right now? Oh my gosh, dude, I just missed out on a lot of my gain too. What the hell, TD Ameritrade, bro? Are you serious, man? Are you serious, dude? Unbelievable, bro. Freaking ridiculous. I'm still holding 1 contract of the micro here. See if we get a firmer market breakdown. There we go. Got it. Catching it. And we'll cover. All right, so we're up right now about 160 bucks, 155 bucks in the futures market. And we're going to keep attacking it too. We're up nicely in Roblox as well. Nvidia breaking lows, though. Nvidia is breaking lows. The wife and I stopped hanging out with friends even before. It just depends on which friends, man. Like I've got like my best friend in the world is from Louisiana, so he lives in Louisiana, so I hang out with him. Man, as you get older, your friends just kind of fall off, man. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I get my socializing done on this stream too. Right now we got 373 people. If I was in front of 370 real people, I would freak out. But because I don't see you guys, y'all just don't exist to me. Yeah, it's probably because I leave TOS up on my computer for days at a time. You know. All right, so SPY breaking down. DraftKings following it. All right, we're going to short the pop right here within the micro E-mini. We're going to short into this pop. I'm not even looking at this chart. Let me see if I can get rid of this chart. I don't even need this chart. Application settings. How do I get rid of this? All right, look, we're going to cover a partial here into this. And we're basically, yes, nice. All right, so nice. We're up $175 today. Shorting the SPY, attacking the SPY's volatility on the short side. Our Roblox trade on TOS is not doing that great, though. But it's all good. We're still green. There's got to be a way for me to remove the chart. All right, market break it down. Wish I still held my short of the SPY. Maybe the chat can help me. I don't know, man. I guess I have to have the chart up. I don't know. Market break it down. All right, market's still breaking down. Roblox is starting to turn. We're roughly break even. Nvidia breaking under lows is at 248. I really wanted to see it hold over 250. But I think the market is dropping on Ukrainian tensions, and that's just kind of dragging everything else down with it, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know what I've done, but somehow I put some weird charting style up. It's all good, man. All right, so market's still breaking down here. We're shorting the regular E-mini now. One contract We're giving it one more second, but I don't like this. You can see the P&L here. We're going to cover very quickly if this turns against us, but hopefully it continues dropping. There's the drop. Down 25, break even, up a little bit. Slightly green. Let's see if we can push down a little bit more. Slightly green. Oh, caught it. We caught it. So we are now up $312 in the futures market. So you can see the P&L here. All right, so MRIN's running up. Nvidia is still dumping down on the SPY drop. So the SPY is crashing here. We're down in our Roblox trade. But yeah. I got lost a lot of money right now. What should I do? You should scale down your size if you're losing that much on this drop. You know, this is a big drop in the SPY, but it's not huge and it shouldn't cause you to lose tons of money. If it's investments, you know, that's one thing. But if you're short-term trading these, you need to scale down your size. You know, the biggest problem most traders face is that they're simply trading too large. And so when you trade too large, you put yourself in risky positions. And, you know, most of the time you're going to be better suited towards just trading small. All right, so we're in Roblox right now here. Here is our Roblox trade. We're down $8. So pretty small. We're in 25 shares. We'll see what happens. I told you guys what we're going to do, though. We were looking for red to green moves this morning. SPY crashing. I mean, I'm not really happy about it. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, we're up $300 in futures. But I wouldn't say I'm excited the market's down. It's just volatile. We just want volatility, you know, whether it's up or down volatility in the SPY. I mean, it's going to negatively affect my investments for sure. But generally, you know, this is just an emotional move from Ukrainian tensions in the market. So it is what it is, you know. St. Louis Fed Reserve President James Bullard to speak on the U.S. economy and monetary policy before the Columbia University SGH Macro Advisors Fireside Chat at 11 a.m. today. Market's still dumping down fast here, so y'all be careful. Okay, I will do, but I'm really nervous right now. Yeah, I mean, the best advice I can give you is just to scale down your size. You know, scaling down your size is usually the right move. Roblox is consolidating, bouncing potentially at this at this $55 level. So we'll watch that. We'll see what happens. SPY dropping pretty heavily here, and we've made a lot of money shorting it, but yeah, I think we got to just chill and wait until we get a bounce to short into again. Maybe Nvidia is dumping down too. MRIN is at 4s. What's AMC doing right now? My Roblox trade's about break even now. Here's AMC. So AMC is kind of neutral too. All right, so we have ISPO trying to move here. ZOM had a lot of people talking about it today. It's just under 50-cent stock. And I've heard hype for this stock for years and years. It pops. I hear a lot of hype. It crashes, silence, pops. You hear a lot of hype, crashes, silence, pops. You hear a lot of hype, crashes, silence. So, you know. MRIN trying to run a little bit. Roblox were green again. SPY is at 440s. We'll put our Roblox trade up here so y'all can see it. Dude, why does my computer sound like a freaking rocket ship, bro? I gotta exit out of Discord if you're messaging me on Discord. My apologies. Cover this. SPY is just consolidating at these lows now, so. $72% of NASDAQ stocks red today. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes, bro. When the market's down like this, everything falls with it. Everything's blood red when this happens, so it is what it is. Yeah, Nvidia, Nvidia, we're at 246.70s. You know, we'll see what happens. Not a single sane trader should touch CI. How come you haven't mentioned UVXY? Because UVXY is just an inverse volatility ETF. So, it's just going to, if the SPY dumps, UVXY is going to go up. And so, it's not like this is some new stock that's just running up crazy big today. UVXY is just going up because the SPY is going down. So it does the opposite. SPY goes up, UVXY goes down. SPY goes down, UVXY goes up. And that's basically all it is. It's not a breakout stock. It's just SPY's dropping, and so the market is dropping. And UVXY is just a volatility ETF. Roblox trade turned out pretty nice. We might catch a short on the SPY if it pops up a little bit more. We'll see. We don't hear your computer noises? Well, I'm surprised, but they're pretty loud, man. What major earnings calls are today? I know we have, I know Playmaker, I think, dropped it in Discord. I'm going to have to go check on my phone since my computer's just eating resources. All right, so we might buy a little bit of the micro. What's the micro E-mini, man? MES. Okay, it's the MES. That's right. Gotcha. Got it. We might short a little bit into the micro here. Is what we're doing. So you can see this here. Shorting a little bit into the micro. Nice. See if we can capitalize on this. On like a rejection in the SPY. There we go. We're going to cover one half of that position. Let the rest ride up. There we go, my man. Play. Dropping the earnings whisper. All right, so this is what we're watching. So we're not even looking at the E-mini chart. This is what we're watching right here. This drops, we make money. So we're shorting this. We're basically shorting the SPY, what's called the micro E-mini in the futures contracts. Today we got Roku, Dropbox, Redfin. Tomorrow we got DraftKings, pre-open. All right, so we're getting some drops. We're going to cover the rest there. So futures, we're sitting pretty nice today. We're up like 330 in the futures market. So if you want to see it, you can see it here. We're up 330. We'll take it. Dropping some knowledge while I come here every day. Yeah, of course. Got you, man. All right, market's blood red, so I wanted to try the futures market out a little bit more. And yeah, y'all hit the subscribe button. Listen, the easiest way to help support this channel is to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. If you click the bell, you'll get an alert anytime we go live or drop a video like this. And so, we go live every weekday morning. We don't sell a course. I don't try to claim to be an expert or like I have some super secret knowledge like everybody else. We just try to give everything away for free. And we don't charge a penny for any of it. Everything we drop is free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts or gurus. We just kind of give people everything for free and hope the people appreciate it. You got certain percentage of people that just want to follow somebody. Like they want to be told what to do. They want to follow some guru and they want to have that dream of being rich, driving in Lamborghinis. And so they're willing to spend thousands of dollars on that dream, which is usually a fool's fool's dream. But, what we try to do here is the opposite. We just give everything to everybody for free. So I hope you appreciate that. Yeah, Dropbox, Shake Shack. Still up nicely in Roblox here. I could take a little bit off. I think I'm just going to let it ride, though. I like Roblox. I like the daily chart of Roblox is what I like. I think it's especially beat up over the last few days. And I think that considering how Roblox is done relative to the SPY right now, it looks really nice. All right, we're shorting a little bit more in the micro, losing some now. Gonna give it one more second over 441. We're gonna cut this, take like a $30 loss or $40 loss or whatever it is, but hopefully we reject and come back down. Making some money on Roblox. Over 441, we're gonna cut this. Lose about 40, 50 bucks, which is fine. We're up 3 something on the day. All right, so Roblox is ripping. Like I said, we're going to probably hold this one throughout the day. Market's not going to drop forever, so we just got to have a tight risk when this stuff happens. Testing 441. Hopefully we reject there. That's the only reason we're holding this here is because you can see 441 right here. A lot of the time we're going to reject at whole dollars, which is exactly what we did. But, yeah, we're going to cover. We just got stopped out. So we are up 280. 280 on the day, about 280. I will wait and be patient now. Market's starting to bounce back a little bit, which is inevitable. We profited on the downside and, it's going to come back eventually. Yeah, Shake Shack. Yeah, and also we cover all the major earnings calls here. So that's an addition we've done. We've been streaming all the major ones the last last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We've been doing Amazon, Disney earnings. Yesterday we did Nvidia earnings. Got a ton of views, ton of new subscribers. So I appreciate that. Y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm still experiencing more blood. Yeah, man. I mean, market's heading up. We'll have to wait on the rest. But nice day in the futures market. Again, you can see we're up about 280 right now. And we'll see what happens with the market. Maybe we rebound, maybe we don't. But we're just going to hang out and wait. Roblox moving up nicely here. All right, we're actually shorting a little bit more with a regular contract in the micro. We're going to cover into that. So now we are up about 315 on the day. So we just shorted a little bit into this pop here. Waiting now. Just kind of waiting. But again, you can see the P&L right here. We're up 362 and E-mini, $40 down in micro. All right, Roblox still ripping up. So capitalizing on it, but we'll probably hold out for throughout the rest of the day. Don't forget, guys, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing the Roku earnings today. Should be fun. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely appreciate it. If you want to stick around for the earnings, we're going to be doing that later. And yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. If you want to trade the same scalping setups and futures, you can check out Top Step. Top Step funds traders and futures. And to put it into perspective, I made most of my money on Top Step today. And you can see, like, if we look at the E-mini, it does exactly what the SPY does. And so the futures market is one of the ways, if you don't have an account as large as mine, where I have $30,000 in my account, I can buy or sell the SPY directly, which is what I usually do. You can buy and sell futures with no PDT rules. So you can day trade short the futures market, long the futures market, and it's exactly the same thing as the SPY. And so the futures market is one of the ways you can get around the PDT rule. And Top Step is a regulated platform in the futures market, regulated in the U.S. By the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. You know, they get quotes and everything from the CMI or CME, and they fund traders in futures. So they give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they fund you anywhere between 50K up to over 100K with an 80% profit split. $10,000 you get to keep of your first. You get to keep of your first withdrawal. And so we're actually shorting a little bit right now. You can see I'm just buying market to get out of this. We're up about 400 in Top Step today. And you can try to get funded in these markets, in the futures market. Trade the same scalping strategies that I use. It is an affiliate link, and I'm certainly biased in their favor because I get a commission if you sign up through me. But if you want to help support the channel, here's the link. Check it out. Hey, nice ride. Good to see you, bro. Good to have you here, man. Last UVXY did 100 times. Definitely could do it again, Susan says. Yeah, for sure. Certainly could. My Roblox trade's still doing pretty nice here. You love to see it. And don't forget to hit the like button. The other way to help support the channel, guys, is to check out BitGet. BitGet is a really dope. Like I get a lot of traders here that want to get around the PDT rule. There's two ways: futures and BitGet, or crypto. Crypto, there's no PDT rule, and the crypto market's really dope because on Top Step you can trade crypto futures, which gives you up to 125 times leverage, so you can short Bitcoin or go long on Bitcoin. Very similar to what you have on Top Step, but this is the futures market, which again has no PDT rule as well. You can short Bitcoin, go long with up to 125 times leverage on BitGet. So you can trade crypto futures, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, XRP, Ethereum, TRX, DOT, all that good stuff. You can also just regularly invest, and it is a regulated in the U.S. platform. So BitGet is regulated in the U.S. This is kind of how we subsidize the stream. Since we don't sell a course, we don't sell a service. We do post some affiliate links at the very end of the stream. Should be understandable. But if you want to invest into crypto, you can buy Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, or, if you want to look at like metaverse plays, I can go to USDT here and find metaverse plays and see what they're doing and invest in those. Or you can do what a lot of people use BitGet for, which is copy trade. And there's some really legit copy traders. If I go to ROI here, there's some of these guys are making money. Look at this person. He's up 71 or 72% accuracy, 517% ROI. He's made about $2,700 in the last 3 weeks, and I can copy him trade for trade. First thing you always want to do, though, if you look at these traders, is you want to look at their copy trades here to make sure they're not sitting on any big losses, which this person's not. They had a little string of red trades here, but if you go back, they're pretty profitable. Red, green, 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 green. And so they run into, a few red days, but I honestly really like 70%. I think 70% is a reasonable accuracy rate. And they've been here for almost a month. If you want to follow somebody like this, you just go to follow and you say, hey, I want to follow him. If you want larger size, 2-to-1 ratio. If you want smaller size, you can say like 0.5 and follow them with 50%. If they take 1,000, you take 500. If you want to give yourself a stop loss, if you say, okay, well, when they lose 50% plus, you can just say, okay, give them a 50% stop loss, give them $1,000 max. You can give them a maximum follow as well and copy them. And there's thousands of traders here that you can follow. Some of these guys are really legit that have big numbers. Like this guy's up 23K in 3 weeks. Some of these guys are copy traders themselves, so you can make 8% as copy traders as well. And a lot of these guys do not have huge accounts. Like, look, this person is up $23 in the last 3 weeks, but he's running at 86% accuracy rate. He's made 366%, and he's got 130 followers basically. So he's earning 8%. So if he makes all of these 130 people say 100K, he gets $8,000 as a copy trader. And again, you can get KYC verification for this platform in the US, so you can use them if you're in the US. And just a really dope crypto platform. They are a sponsor of our content as well, so definitely biased in their favor as well, but really dope platform. And if you want to check them out, here's the link. Check it out. Yeah, I shorted the SPY. Now, I shorted what's called the futures market, which is called the E-mini or the micro E-mini. Watching the market, we'll see if we get some volatility here. DWAC, what's DWAC doing? We're still in Roblox here, big pullback. Not really what we wanted to see, but again, we're gonna hold that one overnight. DWAC's ripping up nice, yeah. You can see I'm shorting the SPY now, right now. So we're going to cover the rest. So we're up 437. So we're about $400 shorting the market on Top Step. And again, Top Step's the futures market. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, guys. Good luck. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button. We will be streaming the earnings calls later on today. So good luck. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, appreciate everybody joining us here. Again, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We do this live for free every day. We drop all the major earnings calls. Today we got Roku. We've got a bunch of other ones. So we got earnings calls today, this afternoon. Good luck. Love you all. Also, join our Discord. Join our crypto channel. We do have a crypto channel if you're into crypto. It's called Beginner Crypto, where we drop free crypto content. And you can check out this link here if you want to go sub to my Beginner Crypto page. I run it with Joel and Cam, a few other good traders, good crypto guys that know a lot, are very knowledgeable. So go sub to Beginner Crypto. There's the link. And yeah, guys, good luck. Hit up Benzinga as well. Benzinga's super dope with scans, best scanners in the game. And you can also get one of the best news sources in the game. You can try them out completely free. I get a lot of my news from Benzinga, and you can try them out completely free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number. So there's that as well. Good luck. Love you all, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.